Hey everyone, welcome to the beach with General Sunbeam.
Aloha! Glad you could join us.
Relax, soak up the sun, and enjoy.
Yeah, this used to be my old bedroom. A lot of memories happened in this room, but every journey has a beginning, and this is where mine started.
Oh boy. Oh. 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 All right. Good evening. Good late night. Just doing some more testing. I'm so sorry. I'm not a professional live stream. Let's see. Viewers can message you directly through Messenger from your live video. Allow viewers to rewind. Okay. Turn on auto-generated captions. Well, captions is not going to always be accurate. Yes, so I'm currently actively live streaming on Facebook. I've given a heads up to my peers, to my wife and my friends, surrounding friends, on a few of the messengers, maybe on Instagram, letting them know that I'm currently live streaming, or I will be live streaming on Rumble and Facebook. Oh, man, it is almost 11 p.m. 11 p.m. Texas Central Daytime, here in Texas, USA, on the mainland. And my back aches. Could use a massage. Could use a massage. Testing, testing. I'm trying to see, just testing the microphone. I'm using the microphone array, Realtek R audio. So I'm just using pretty much the Asus VivoBook microphone array, the Realtek audio here on the Asus VivoBook laptop. So there's no enhanced, no microphone attached to the laptop. And I have two microphones, and I can't find the other one. One of our friends named Maurice Mackay had given the microphone, and I already built that one. And then Echo Geo, one of the other friends, gave the other microphone that I need to assemble. So I'm here inside one of the rooms here. I call it the basketball room because I can look at myself here on the web camera. Here on the web camera, I have it facing towards there you go. Facing towards, I think, LeBron James. I don't know who's that basketball player. I think that's LeBron James. Los Angeles Lakers. Yeah, that's LeBron James. Lakers 23. LeBron James there, right facing towards the closet. So yeah, I dubbed this as the basketball room. So there's like two basketball and a Spider-Man inside that closet. So I am going to be talking kind of my natural voice. This is my natural voice. I don't know if my wife is in the other room across from here, across the living room space. So yeah, I'm in this room. I'm using this room. This is the office. So again, I dubbed it as the basketball room, and this is the office room for where I'm going to be producing content, live streaming. Like I said, I am going to be talking naturally loud. This is my natural voice. I'm not raising my voice. I'm talking naturally loud, and we're streaming for 5 minutes. So again, I'm just testing, doing testing the microphone array. Again, the Realtek R audio microphone array here on my Asus VivoBook laptop. Here in this basketball room, in this office room, got my usual 3 phones. Got my phone charging right there. My back aches. Oh man. So yeah, I think yeah. So it's capturing my voice. So and I still have low frame per second, low FPS. Let's see. Trying to get the best. Let's see. Embed, insert your live video on any website outside of Facebook. Unpublish after video now. All right, let's go back to the dashboard. So yeah, that's me right here. General Sunbeam reporting. Sunbeam Titan reporting. Actively live streaming. Live streaming here on Facebook. So General Sunbeam reporting for duty. And it's sort of late. And now it's 11 p.m. Texas Central Daytime. 11 p.m. It's 10 p.m. Mountain Time. 9 p.m. Pacific Time. It is already midnight Eastern Time. It's daytime over in the East, somewhere in the East. Southeast Asia, Middle East, somewhere around there. But yeah. Okay. So I apologize for any poor qualities. If you can't hear me clearly, I'm sorry, but this is the real me. No AI, no deepfake. This is the real Sunbeam Titan, General Sunbeam. Right now I'm like on YouTube, Rumble, uploading content. Often like to produce content. Trying to grow to be a successful content creator. YouTuber, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Pinterest, MySpace, Discord, VK, AOL, MySpace, Tumblr, all those social medias, all those old social medias. Trying to hit monetization, trying to meet the monetization requirements. And any viewers, anyone watching, thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning into my live stream here on Facebook. Thank you for watching me. I appreciate the follow. Hit that follow button. Go on YouTube. I have a YouTube channel. I share my YouTube, Rumble. Subscribe, follow me on Instagram. One word, General Sunbeam. Also on YouTube, General Sunbeam. On Rumble, General Sunbeam. One word, GS. Oh, my back aches. Oh boy. All right, so just in case, I'll go ahead and read this. I have a comment. Hey, Seungi Lee. Give it a like. Hey, Seungi Lee. Thank you for watching. So, just in case, before I get to the point here, I'll read again. First off, viewer discretion is advised. 18 plus, potential not safe for work. So viewer discretion is advised. So hey, Seungi Lee, thank you for tuning in. I see you on a comment right there. So thank you for tuning in, checking in. Thank you for watching my live stream, Seungi Lee. I hope you're doing okay, Raven. Well, I hope I don't mind calling you that, but I'll call you Seungi Lee on there just for safety. So thank you for tuning in for any viewers watching my live stream. So let's get to the point here. So first off, viewer discretion is advised. First Amendment disclaimer. This content may contain mature 18 plus themes. 18 plus themes, discussions, or visual material intended for adult audience. Viewer guidance is recommended for parental guidance. I fully exercise my rights under the First Amendment of the United States Constitution, including freedom of speech, expression, and press/media production. Any third-party material, clips, or visual references appearing in this content are used under fair use. Fair use for purposes of commentary, critique, parody purposes. Here, let me raise my both hands. Because hands up. I'm here for peace, diplomacy, solving things, resolution, no confrontation, no conflict. Got my hands up right there. But anyway, here's my right hand. Pledging, again, I fully exercise my rights under the First Amendment of the United States Constitution, including freedom of speech, expression, and press/media production. Any third-party material, clips, or visual references appearing in this content are used under fair use for purposes of commentary, parody, critique, and education purposes. So with that, for all the live streamers, all the viewers watching, you have been reminded, and it's on there on the pinned comment. So again, hey Sandy Lee, hello Raven, thank you for watching. I hope you're doing okay. I hope life is going okay. I don't know if anyone else is watching. Appreciate the comments, appreciate the share. Thank you for sharing this live stream. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for following me. I appreciate the long-term friendships and commitment. You know, we're trying to keep each other safe and protect each other. Trying to do the right thing. Do the right thing. Alright, so once again, I'm going to reread this. So again, 18 plus, viewer discretion is advised. Official public update and notice. Good day, Facebook and the general public of the ever-evolving internet. I would like to provide a general update and formal notice to those who follow, support, or remain connected with me and my wife following our journey ever since COVID-19 and the post-COVID-19 era, ever since the Pfizer vaccine rolled out around 2021. As of early 2026, near the end of January, our home was officially secured under new ownership. On the afternoon of March 7th, 2026, on a rainy afternoon, we successfully completed our relocation and have now fully moved into a new home that we proudly call our own. This marks a significant milestone in our lives as we transition into a more independent, autonomous, and self-directed lifestyle. Again, independent, autonomous, self-directed lifestyle. We are now settled and operating within our own private residence, living in alignment with our personal values while remaining fully compliant with all applicable laws, regulations, and public safety standards. Throughout the year 2025, I myself maintain a relatively low external presence, rarely visiting or staying overnight at other individuals or our peers, friends, residents, living spaces, whether it's an actual home, a home mortgage, condo, apartment, Airbnb, hotel, any other form of living spaces. I myself relatively keep a low external presence, rarely visiting or staying overnight at other individuals' residence. My focus during that time was directed toward personal growth, financial stability and sustainability, and long-term planning. This foundation has now enabled us to move forward into this new chapter with greater structure and independence. Time to get me a drink. I'm dehydrated. Oh. Okay. As part of establishing and developing our new home environment, we are actively engaging in extensive outdoor landscaping and property maintenance efforts. This includes clearing and trimming surrounding areas, organizing and maintaining the land, mowing the lawn, using the weed eater. So just trying to keep the surrounding areas organized, keeping the grass trimmed and proper landscaping. Because I don't want to get any, I and my wife don't want to get any complaints from other surrounding neighbors and from the management, the HOA or property management. This includes clearing and trimming surrounding areas, organizing and maintaining land, and developing functional outdoor spaces. One of the experimental and recreational elements of this process includes the creation of a homemade mud bath. So let me repeat that. One of the experimental and recreational elements of this process includes the creation of a homemade mud bath garden setup. That's right, homemade mud bath garden setup, which may involve soil, water, and natural materials. So that's the perks of at least being a half homeowner and a renter, or at least renting the property or the lot. So yeah, luckily this home has a small garden bed, a garden plot. I'm not sure if that's been man-made or so, but this home was under a previous ownership, maybe twice or three times before we moved in and bought this home under our own ownership, me and my wife. So I'll repeat this third time. One of the experimental and recreational elements of this process includes the creation of a homemade mud bath garden setup, which may involve soil, water, and natural materials. Yeah, I'm planning to be making a mud bath, and I'm trying to build that little privacy there because living in this home, unfortunately, is not a proper home mortgage style with front and backyard in a sense. There's no private property or any form of privacy on the back end of this home. These activities can be messy in nature and are intended for personal use, creative exploration, and content production purposes. Due to the nature of this type of content, viewer discretion is advised. 18 plus, not safe for work. And it is intended for mature audiences. So any underage kids are really strictly 18 plus or 21 plus, between 18 and 21 and over. It's not safe for kids, not safe for children, not safe for underage, not safe for those that are very insensitive. So again, 18 plus, viewer discretion, parental advisory is advised. So my content will include okay. So again, these activities can be messy in nature and are intended for personal use, creative exploration, and content production purposes. Due to the nature of this type of content, viewer discretion is advised, and it is intended for mature audiences. I made that crystal clear. And if you have seen my previous channel or my previous live stream, or if you look at any of my previous content here on Facebook, maybe on Instagram, YouTube, Rumble, Twitch, or any other social media that you might have seen me on that is shown on the internet, on Google, Bing, or whatever, Yahoo, I made it very crystal clear. It is intended for mature audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. It is crystal clear and crystal said, and majority of my video are adult oriented, between PG-13 to rated R to rated M for mature. So I try to make this crystal clear. It is viewer discretion is advised, and many people or many viewers, regular or newcomers, if you have tuned into my live stream or any of my content, if you watch any of my content, it is very clear that it is precisely not safe for work, 18 plus, viewer discretion is advised. And you should have known that. That is who I am. I'm mostly an adult-oriented person, an adult entertainer, adult cosplayer, adult content creator. So 17 and under, keep out. I don't always try to strictly put 18 plus on YouTube or Rumble because I'm wearing my usual shorts and pants. I'm not like clothing optional. So a lot of my content are in public, general public. So there's around often it's PG-13-ish and family friendly, but I am largely an 18 plus. So I just want to give a strong heads up. For those watching my live stream here on Facebook, I don't know when this will get shared on YouTube and Rumble or any other social media, but it will get shared on YouTube and on Rumble. Maybe on Venmo, VK, I don't know, any other related Facebook, YouTube, Rumble, so any other content, video content related platforms will get shared on there. I mean, anyone can now share at will. It is the internet after all. People do lie. People that use internet, a bunch of internet sleuths and users just choose to be dishonest because it's the internet. People can get away being dishonest. Just a big heads up. Okay, so looking ahead, I will be expanding my efforts in content creation and digital media presence across multiple platforms, including but not limited to YouTube, Rumble, Twitch, and other live stream enabled social media platforms. Let me repeat that paragraph. Looking ahead, I will be expanding my efforts in content creation production, and digital media presence. You know, I have this old camera that I ordered on Temu. This is a 4K Ultra HD camera, and It's an old camera. I assume it still works, but it has to be plugged in to. It has to actually be plugged in and charged in order to use this camera. I ordered this camera on Temu for about 57, nearly $60 a long time ago, and I don't know what's this camera called. It's a digital camera. So I got the manual right here. I don't know what it's precisely called, but this is a camera right here. Let me zoom it in. So I'm just showing this camera. So again, looking ahead, I will be expanding my efforts in content creation and digital media presence across multiple platforms, including but not limited to YouTube, Rumble, Twitch, and other live stream enabled social media platforms. My content will include documentation of daily routines, home projects, outdoor activities, and general lifestyle developments. Cosplaying, modeling, being a male model, Asian male model, and PG-13 to close to implied mature restricted content that is only for 18 plus or 21 plus and over adults. So yes, it will include, majority of content I feel like live streaming or documenting or recording. And I want to give the general public of the internet, Facebook, a heads up that I will be recording, live streaming, and I'm charging my phone. Let's see, it's 30. Oh man, it's not charging. Okay. Oh no, my back hurts. Let me see. I'm going to check my messenger. Okay, so I'll just check my messenger. And so right now, so we'll be live streaming and producing content. This is my camera. This is my camera I ordered on Temu, 4K Ultra HD digital zoom lens 16x. And I assume it still works, but it looks like I don't know. There's like a battery to automatically use this, but this camera is old. Don't know when I ordered this on Temu, but this camera still works. Just needs to be plugged into a to a sorry, I probably need some more drinks. My my brain is farting. Ugh. So yeah, it needs to be charged to a battery pack charger, and connected to this in order to turn on the screen right here of this 4K Ultra HD camera that I purchased on Temu a long time ago. So I'm making it clear that whenever I go to public, Walmart, Target, grocery shopping, I might be recording on one of these phones right here, on these phones, on my phone here, creating content for YouTube, Rumble. So I'll be recording, producing content. Again, I'm a heavy YouTuber, Rumble, trying to grow and reach 10K follower, subscriber, hoping to be a successful content creator. Okay, as part of this process, I will be utilizing recording equipment such as cameras and live stream tools to document my surroundings and experiences. This may include recording in public environments such as streets, stores, and restaurants where recording is legally permitted. Let me repeat this again. As part of this process, I will be utilizing recording equipment such as cameras and live stream tools to document my surroundings and experiences. This may include recording in public environments such as streets, stores, restaurants, convention or public events, pop-up event stores, Comic Cons, any conventions, any anime conventions, where recording is legally permitted. Additionally, I will continue to use advanced tools, including AI-based platforms such as ChatGPT, Gemini, Grok, uh, Venice, or 18 plus adult AI-related ChatGPTs to assist with documentation, organization, and structured logging of both personal and professional activities at will. So I'm giving Giving you a heads up, Facebook and YouTube, Rumble, general public of the internet. I still continue to use ChatGPT, and I've been using it for a full year with AI being heavily integrated into everyday life, into the social media, into the cyber world of the internet. It is what it is. So advanced tools, including AI-based platforms such as ChatGPT to assist with documentation, organization, and structured logging of both personal and professional activities, including even taking pictures and logging it into ChatGPT and other related AI like ChatGPT. I want to be clear, open, and honest, transparent about that. Especially, I have been using ChatGPT for a year, and it has helped me reach far ahead and help me solve problems. I mean, it is not created by God, it is created by human beings. So it is not AI that creates AI, and they're not perfect. I know AI can be wrong, or it says there in fine print, ChatGPT can make mistakes. Check important info. So I saw the fine print, but yeah, I'm aware of that. So let's see. For the purposes of transparency, personal safety, and accountability, there may be instances where I record or live stream interactions or environment in real time, particularly if I feel it is necessary to document a situation. Please be advised that if you are present in a public space where recording is legally allowed, you may be incidentally included in such recordings. And if you're around me, I made myself very clear, and I have given multiple heads up on my own Facebook here, and maybe on Instagram, and maybe on YouTube, Rumble, giving a general heads up that I myself love to produce content for YouTube, Rumble, Facebook, and I'm going to be recording, taking pictures with my camera, the camera on my phone, cameras. I am a press media kind of person, like a news person. I will be recording, producing content a lot. I'm heavily going to record, document, and log, including on ChatGPT and other related AIs. So, for the purposes of transparency, personal safety, and accountability, there may be instances where I record or live stream interactions or environments in real time, particularly if I feel it is necessary to document a situation. Please be advised that if you are present in a public space where recording is legally allowed, you may be incidentally included in such recordings. This notice is provided in good faith to ensure clarity, openness, transparency, honesty, and mutual understanding as we move forward in this new phase of life, in this home, in this roof of ours, me and my wife. Thank you for your time, awareness, and continued support. And always hit that follow button, hit that subscribe button. I want to reach 1,000 subscribers on YouTube with over 10 million views, and hope to reach 100 plus followers on Rumble, both YouTube and Rumble. General Sunbeam, at General Sunbeam, one big word. General Sunbeam, GS. And also, I love this drink, strawberry watermelon. Got this from Dollar Tree for about $1.25 or $1.50. It used to be $1 because it's called Dollar Tree for a reason, but due to inflation from a previous president and the current president, as of now, it might be $1.50 for this kind of drink. It is the Old Orchard brand Healthy Balanced Strawberry Watermelon. 2 grams of carbs, 1 gram of sugar, 5 calories. Here I bought this at Dollar Tree for between $1.25 or $1.50. And I love this drink. I like to buy more, and this is very cheap. Like for this much, for about $1.25 or $1.50, you can get like 8 or 10, and you will still be spending less than $50. Alright, let me move this out of the way. Gotta move some paper because I'm gonna pour some drinks. I'm thirsty. I'm dehydrated. Cheers to being in this new home since March 7th, 2026, on a rainy afternoon. The day we move out and move in, getting the U-Haul costs a lot of money. I'm paying for it on my credit card. I gotta pay back my credit card. Once again, I appreciate your support. If you can help me follow and help me reach monetization here on Facebook, help me reach monetization requirements on YouTube, help me reach 100 followers on Rumble, help me grow as a successful content creator. Cheers to a new era, a personal era here in this new home. love strawberry watermelon. That's my favorite. Can't wait to go back to Dollar Tree and buy more of this because we're kind of running low on drinks already. Phone batteries at 31%, 11:24 p.m. Almost midnight, and I got work tomorrow. Going back to lunch drop, doing lunch drop again. Gotta make my money. Oh man, I haven't checked my bank. Gotta check my bank. And then I need to get the house payment for March taken care of. And then we got the lot rent and the house payment for April. And then my wife's birthday will be coming up in April. I'm aware of my wife's birthday. So happy early, very early birthday to my wife. I appreciate my wife buying me this wallet, this Sword Online wallet. I thank my wife for buying this. I'm glad that my wife knows it's the kind of wallet I want. I like this wallet. Yeah, my wife can still hear me, and I can still hear my wife across the room here. Across the room, this basketball room, over there, I can still hear my wife. I could probably barely hear my wife hear a faint voice from outside if out in the parking area. So I gotta thank my wife for buying me this wallet, the Sword Online wallet. I'm a big fan of Sword Online. My number one favorite anime of all time in the universe, Sword Art Online, SAO. So yeah, still my number one favorite. Unless I can try to make some effort to produce my own anime, then my own anime will be my number one favorite of all time in the universe. Because I'm the creator, I'm the producer. I created my own anime. Supremacy, clash between heroes and villains, or Supremacy. I have shared that. I updated my profile, my cover on Facebook, shared it on my DeviantArt under Sunbeam Zero. I created that. Well, fortunately, I created with AI, ChatGPT, and hopefully I can try to learn how to draw that by hand. And that itself will have copyrights because I hand draw that. But I own the copyright, so I can take a picture of it, and that standalone has a copyright on my phone digitally. And I can share it and upload it on ChatGPT to correct it, to recreate that. And altogether, I own the copyright. Supremacy, clash between heroes and villains. Original story from Wattpad, hoping to create an original anime, hoping to get it on Crunchyroll, Hulu, or whatever, Netflix. Oh man. Okay, it is 11:26. My laptop battery is at 41%. Oh man, I got charged. I got a lot of things to say. First, oh boy. Hopefully my computer don't freeze. There you go. Oh, I need to charge, so I'm gonna be right back. Here, I'm just gonna put all these random stuff. There you go. Let's see. Yeah, surprisingly, I'll just put the camera right there. Hopefully it doesn't fall. Go ahead and charge my phone. My phone's at 31%. Oh boy. definitely a basketball room. Got Los Angeles Lakers, and Michael 23 Jordan, Chicago's Bull. Yeah, this is why it's called a basketball room for a reason. Alright. Trying to make sure this chair's okay. Okay. Let's see, is this light working? Just in case, extra light. Alright, trying to reorganize. Let's go ahead and charge this old G8 ThinQ LG G8 ThinQ phone. My old phone. Still works. So I'm doing some organizing. Hope you don't mind me trying to do some little cleanup here. Oh boy. Oh. Batteries. Trying to figure out what to safely put these batteries in. I don't want to cause any fire hazards. Put the batteries. All right, hoping you don't mind. I'm gonna stand in the background here. Let me move the chair. Oh, gotta do some stretches. Gotta stretch. I mean, I could really use a foot reflexology and a back massage, full body massage. But I got very bad acne. Very bad acne on my body. Bad acne. I have pigmentation on both my shoulders here. Skin on my face. My hair's growing long. But yeah, let's do some stretches. Oh. Oh. Once again, viewer discretion is advised, especially if it contains foot-centric, foot fetish content on the live stream. Oh, boy, I'm having so much fun doing my stretches late at night, almost midnight. Oh, ooh, trying to do some squatting. Hoo-ya, hoo-ya. And don't mind me. Still got this sore on my cap here. Put that on. Trying to look a little bit cool and a little bit stylish. Oh. Oh, yeah, my feet are kind of dirty. Yep, dirty. Feet is kind of dirty. So yeah, this is called a basketball room because of Los Angeles Lakers, LeBron James SL, Lakers 23. And of course, there's a hole in the wall here on this closet that was hidden with the Spider-Man here. Spider-Man poster, so this door is damaged. You can see, I don't know if the live streaming webcam can capture this here in this closet, but this back end, the inside of the door of the closet, there's a crack, damage to the door. So there's the Spider-Man walk. Per second. The current frame rate is too low. Please set the frame rate to 1560 FPS or viewers may experience a lower quality stream. I should also change this shirt. Go. Oh, maybe I should bring over and bring a charger. Ooh, 35% battery life. Oh, I love looking at myself, doing a video selfie, stretching my feet and my legs. Oh boy, much better. I gotta get my blood circulating. Oh. All right. I'll be right back. I'm gonna be right back, stream. Be right back, Facebook. I'm gonna change this shirt. This shirt is kind of filthy and dusty and dirty. Oh, give me some drink. Secure lock. Nice. Switch the privacy. Good. Hey. Let's get this down. Get this cheap camera I brought my TV moved down. Alright. There you go. Look like a redneck otaku SEO fan. Alright, General Sunbeam back. Sunbeam Titan back. Your boy, General Sunbeam is back on live on Facebook. For everyone watching this live stream, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching my live stream, and thank you for hearing me out from start to finish. We are currently live, and there's 3 comments. Cheers to you with my coffee cup. I am a coffee drinker. Yeah, there's my coffee cup right here, saying Dilly. Right here, wild coffee. Caution, wild until I get my coffee. Yeah, I'm wild, alright. I'm enjoying this new home, our recently new home. I initially worked hard to get this home. Driving all the way here, meet with the property manager, the property management, trying to secure this home, secure this roof over our head. I initially did the walkthrough, saw this new home on Zillow.com. It is a home, and it was under our previous ownership. The previous owners were Asian. They're like me. They're Vietnamese, probably Vietnamese, somewhere in Asia, Southeast Asia. They're Vietnamese. Even with the door closed, I can still hear my wife. I'm sure my wife can still hear me across the room here. So we hear each other. We literally can hear each other across the room, between 2 rooms here, 2 rooms of this home. So it's like here, and then I can hear my wife on either side. So it's like this. So even if someone were to go in the room next door or across from this room, we could probably be here, literally hear each other. So it's like a party house. We could literally hear each other from across the room, whether it's somewhere out there or in another room or in the restroom. This house, it is small. It isn't a big house, but it's small enough that we can hear each other. And even if you're outside, if you're near the room on the outside, you can probably barely hear them. But cheers. So to you, Sandy Raven, cheers. I'm wild until I get my cup of coffee. Cheers to us living independence. Good. Let me put on my glasses. I'm blind. Let me take off this hat. Yeah. So yeah, here in this basketball room, got LeBron James right there from Lakers and Michael Jordan from the Chicago Bulls. So yeah, I know I said this many times, but this is called, I dub this as the basketball room. So this is where I'll be producing content, creating live, producing content like live streaming, like what I'm doing right now here on Facebook. And then I don't know when I'll upload this live stream on YouTube or Rumble. But again, this is where this is our office space. Predominantly or dominantly, I'll be using this room to produce content. I will have like a tripod right here, a camera right here. Sometimes I might be cosplaying and dressing up, doing some cosplay photo shoot here, maybe in the living room or out there in the living room space, the common space. But this is where I call this the office space, the office room, and then of course I nicknamed this the basketball room because of LeBron James, Los Angeles Lakers, and Michael Jordan, Chicago Bulls. Two posters up there. I don't want it to get taken down, but if any visitors or guests, like my parents, for example, if my parents, my immediate family come over here and they decide to take it down or fix the crack in that closet door and then decide to take it down, I don't really have anything to say. I mean, I'm flexible. I'm totally inflexible. But the concrete fact is, this is me and my wife's home. This is our home. But I made the most effort. I want to document this here on live stream that I drove all the way here to get this home secured. I'm the one that's driving. I'm the one that get behind the wheel, drive. I drive all the way here. It's about a half an hour. Go into this community, this HOA community. Speak with the property management or the landlord or whatever, HOA landlord, and met the seller, the previous homeowner, and then go through, check out the home and all that, and worked very hard. Waited nearly the end of January to finally do the closing costs and put down a down payment, and then finally we got the roof over our head, but we still have to pay the bank, pay the lender. It'll be about 25 years or 27 years unless we can shorten it down. And I appreciate anyone that offers to donate money, help us keep this home, to live a live an independent, autonomous life. I appreciate your help. Let me go ahead and I'll give you a like. Cheers to you with my coffee cup. I'm a coffee drinker. Well, that's nice to know, Sandy Lee. That's nice to know. Well, I know you've been drinking coffee, and I know you drink alcohol. You enjoy boba tea, and maybe sushi, and you enjoy going to a lot of conventions. But again, that's your choice. It's your life. I don't tell you what to do, but make sure you make the right choice and try to be there with your boyfriend, Cody, Nibu Dragon. Make sure you take care of him. He takes care of you. Make sure you communicate with Cody, with Nibu Dragon, whatever you're at. And hope that you're still together, you and Nephew Dragon. Hopefully you get along. Hopefully you're doing okay. Stay safe. Know right from wrong. Don't get yourself in trouble. And of course, I would just want to throw this out here, just throw it out there to all the viewers watching and to you, Zangili. Save money, live better. Walmart. Well, save money, cut down on conventions, put your necessities first. You know, convention isn't a need, it's a want. Last time I seen you at Anime Frontier AF in 2025 around November, going to Anime Frontier. It's a waste of money. Spent about 800 something dollars. It's not worth it. I do not want to go to Anime Frontier. I don't like spending almost $1,000 going downtown Fort Worth to just for a convention and have to pay for valet parking. It is so hard to find parking in downtown Fort Worth, in the big city of Fort Worth. Spending almost 900 or a grand, $1,000 going to Anime Frontier on a cold winter, freezing cold, freezing cold, spending almost $1,000 total going to Anime Frontier. And I regretted it. It's not worth it. I don't want to waste money just going there. I don't get a lot of pictures. It's just a waste of money. Going there, trying to buy food and water, trying to survive. I would rather spend money on food and water and not buy things in the dealer's room or in the artist alley, exhibit hall, whatever. But the whole experience going to Anime Frontier isn't worth it. I really wish I didn't spend 800 or 900 or $1,000 going all the way, driving 2 or 3 hours there and back. Especially picking up a friend named Lamb. Lamb, he also wants to go to Anime Frontier, and I went through a lot, doing a lot of driving, picking up Lamb at Kalahari in Round Rock, Texas, and then drive far all the way to 4-4 from there, putting gas there and back, putting gas in the car at Buc-ee's. I mean, I recorded a lot. I recorded the whole thing. Luckily I did it. I recorded on live stream. I did a live stream and then I recorded on YouTube. Maybe I'm sharing that on Rumble. But I really don't want to go to Anime Frontier. I'm not going there next year or this year. It's not worth it. But I'm making a point that going to convention is just a want, and you don't get anything out of it. I don't make a lot of friends that easily, and anyone else watching this, again, I'm talking about Anime Frontier last year, 2025, November, winter, or December. I think it's somewhere around November. No, it's around December, I think. And it's cold. It feels like winter, and it's not worth it. I spent about almost $1,000, 800 or 900, mid 800, going all the way there for 2 nights, 2 nights at Anime Frontier at the hotel. And I have it right here, the Kimpton Harper Hotel. This is the hotel that me, my wife, a friend, two friends stayed at this hotel, the Kimpton Harper Hotel in Fort Worth, downtown Fort Worth, Texas, for Anime Frontier AF 2025. 3 days, 2 nights. Spend money on food at the convention, trying to spend money on food, having to get gas at Buc-ee's to there, to the convention and back. Spend about like a lot of money, almost $900 or $1,000. Even I have to get my car aligned, car maintenance to make sure my vehicle works, to drive 2 or 3 hours all the way to downtown Anime Frontier, downtown Fort Worth for Anime Frontier. But yeah, this is the hotel that me, my wife, and two friends, Lamb and Echo Geo, stayed. Here for Anime Frontier, the name of this hotel, the Harper Kimpton Hotel. Because I paid for valet parking, which costs extra than self parking, because I don't know downtown Fort Worth, and I don't feel comfortable with driving and finding available self parking. It's just a lot more hassle than to get valet parking. So I spent extra. And yeah, hang on. I'm reading. I want to read the comment. You said something. All right, Sangley, what are you saying? WeebCon Gaylord is worse. People paid over $100 per weekend parking, and hotel is over $1,000, and badge is as much as that parking. Terrible. Especially Lyft is overpriced, and etc. Bus is unorganized. Okay, well, I will. Well, with all respect, Angeli, I will screenshot that and fact check it. I'm going to be using ChatGPT to check. But again, for Anime Frontier last year in 2025, around December, mid-December, for Anime Frontier, it cost almost $1,000 for 2 nights at the Kimpton Harper Hotel. But I mean, if you factor in valet parking, that's what adds up. And if you were to get food and water, food and water and necessities, because you got to eat and drink to survive, it would add up to almost all that. But I'm assuming this is in downtown. There is city tax. I think city tax is what adds it up compared to hotel like Mesquite for Windbloom, the hotel, the Mesquite, the Hampton Inn Hotel at Mesquite, Texas for Windbloom by Fandom Event. I think it's much cheaper because it's not a big hotel. Now, allow me to use ChatGPT. I'm gonna go ahead and learn about the WeebCon for Gaylord. That must be around Dallas, Texas. I mean, I'm not going to a lot of convention. I don't want to be going to 6 or 7, especially if we've got to pay this house, and of course I need to get the battery charger. Oh boy, my Asus VivoBook battery is at 25%. First, let me finish this drink. Yeah, let me get my Asus VivoBook charger. Laptop is at 25%. Be right back. charge. Sorry, allergies. Okay, so I got all right. Got the Asus VivoBook battery charger. So again, Anime Frontier, Kipton, Harper Hotel. Luckily, I still have this just to prove it. Me, my wife, and two friends were there for Anime Frontier last year around mid-December. Personally, for me, it's not worth it. All right. So I'm just typing using ChatGPT, and again, I'm just screenshotting what you said, singularly about WeebCon, WeebCon Gaylord, and see if it's true. Trying to get some concrete facts, and then I'll read it all for all the viewers to see, and yeah, all the reviews and testimony based on what you said here. WeebCon Gaylord. Okay, well, gonna stretch. Oh boy. All right. So, according to what ChatGPT said here, here is a fact-check, evidence-based breakdown of the claims you showed about WeebCon at Gaylord, Texan. Grapevine, Texas. So is that Grapevine, Texas? I'm not sure. That's where WeebCon will be located. Is that Gaylord, Texan, Grapevine, Texas? It's going to separate what is true, partially true, exaggerated, or unverified. So you have a clear, grounded understanding. Always, as always, being open, transparent, and honest is what I am. Trying to do the right thing, do it the right way. Right from wrong, saving lives. All right, just making sure. There you go. All right, just make sure my laptop is charging. Okay, so number one, parking costs. True, but exaggerated in wording. So, with all due respect, Sanjali, let me try to break it down here and provide the concrete costs. Because that's what I want. I want concrete and proven facts, not just made up BS or made up lies. So, parking costs is true, but exaggerated in wording. Verified facts. So, self parking is about $29 to $31 per night. Valet parking about $49, $53 per night. No free parking, everything is paid. Okay, so real world reviews. Self parking was almost $30. Parking described as frustrating and expensive. Verdict. So X. $100 parking, not standard per day. So again, $100 parking, not standard per day. But over a weekend, 3 or 4 days total can reach $90 to $150 plus dollars. So the claim is technically misleading, but directionally true. There, so based on, yeah, so the way I said it is, it can add up to about $100, but if you were to, if you're assuming it was one day, $100 per one day, I think that's very exaggerated, but it's sort of is expensive-ish. All right. So number two, hotel costs. It's true, typical pricing. Gaylord Texan is a premium resort hotel. Rooms commonly range between $200 to $400 per night, normal. Higher during events, because you know a lot of people will be going there for the event, for WeebCon in Gaylord on Grapevine, Texas. So of course the hotel will go up in demand. So again, rooms commonly range between $200 to $400 per night, normal. Higher during events. Real review evidence. Booked for just over $200, ended up over $300 with fees, according to TripAdvisor. Verdict. Hotel over $1,000. True for a full weekend stay. So hotel over $1,000, which is true for a full weekend stay. As if you staying at the hotel for 7 days a week, full. So if you're going with 5 friends and you divide it by 5 friends divided by 5 for 1,000, then it should be cheap. All right. Sorry, just looking at the phone. Trying to get all this organized. Okay. All right. So example: 3 nights times $300 equal $900. Taxes, resort plus parking equals $1,000, or between $1,000 to $1,400 total. Number 3. Now let's talk about what you said, Sandy. Lyft, transportation, partially true, verified. No free airport shuttle, according to A Frosty facility or something. So, no free airport shuttle. Taxi estimate, $25 one way to airport. Reality during conventions. Ride apps, Lyft, Uber surge due to high demand, limited access points, traffic congestion. Okay? So Reddit insights, crowd experience. Signal issues and congestion affect ride pickups. Verdict. Lyft is terrible everywhere, exaggerated. But during conventions, wait times plus surge pricing equal common. So Lyft is terrible everywhere. That's exaggerated. But during conventions, wait times plus surge pricing equals common. Number 4. Now let's talk about bus. Bus organization. Partially true. Limited data. There is no strong official data proving bus system is terrible, specifically for WeebCon. However, known issues. Gaylord is not centrally. Sorry, let me repeat that again. Known issues. Gaylord is not centrally located. Limited public transport access. Large crowds equal logistics strain. Reddit claim about WeebCon. Bad reviews. Lack of parking and complaints about staff, according to Reddit. Verdict. Not officially confirmed, but crowd/organization complaints exist. Number 5. Overall experience review is mixed, important. Common complaints. Expensive everything, nickel and dimed. Parking confusion during events. Valet issues/delays. Now the positive aspect, clean rooms, large resort with amenities, good for conventions, everything in one place. Final truth summary. So parking, $100 plus. Verdict, partially true. Reality, not per day, but total weekend, yes. Hotel, $1,000 plus. Verdict, true. Reality, very realistic for full stay. Lyft, overpriced. Verdict, situational. Reality, surge pricing during events. Bus, disorganized. Verdict, weak evidence. Reality, possible but not confirmed. Event, poorly run. Verdict, mixed. Reality, some complaints, not universal. So realistic expectation important. If you attend WeebCon at Gaylord or Grapevine, Texas, that's where WeebCon is located at, budget range, hotel, between $800 to $1,400. Parking, $90, between $90 to $150 for parking. Food, expensive on site. I don't know how much for food, but that varies based on how much you can eat. For me, it takes 2 full entrees, basically about 1 full burger and 1.5 burger for me to be full to the top. So I can eat about 2 entrees or 2 salad or even about 3 bowls of salad entree wise. So food, expensive on site. I don't know how much you can spend on food and water, but that varies depending on person and how big their appetite is. Transportation varies, it's variable. Whether you take Uber or Lyft or bus, or you can have have a good friend that you trust can take you, and you luckily don't have to pay for gas or car maintenance. I don't know. It depends. So transportation variable. Total realistic weekend cost between $1,000 to 1,800 plus. So between 1 grand to almost 2 grand or 3 grand, 4 grand. Oh man. Oh boy. All this talking is really drying my throat out. Let me get some more drink. Oh, I already got to buy more of this at Dollar Tree. Cheers. Cheers, Facebook. Cheers, viewers. Thank you for watching. Oh, right. It's already midnight. It's already March the 19th, 2026. It's 12:04 a.m. Texas Central Daytime. Daylight saving is now. Daylight saving has started since about 2 weeks or 1 week. I think 2 weeks ago on a Sunday. We lost an hour, but now it's 12:04 midnight. And it's March the 19th. So again, my wife got work and I got work. I'm going to be out on the road doing lunch drop, maybe Uber Eats. I'm stuck on the Social Security verification for DoorDash, and I don't know why that stupid support sucks and they can't fix it. Giving me the paperwork to redo the DoorDash background check, but I'm stuck at trying to verify my Social Security on DoorDash. So I can't be a dasher, but I can do Uber Eats and I can still do lunch drop. But yeah, I got work tomorrow with lunch drop at 11 a.m., 11:20, 11:30, doing my lunch drop gig, catering, delivering to office companies, banks, hospitals, schools. So anyway, let's continue. So strategic advice for you, for the viewers that want to attend WeebCon in Gaylord, Texas, or Grapevine, Texas. So strategic advice for you, the viewers that care to attend WeebCon. I don't know, that was last year or that was going to be in April. I don't know. I mean, I'm just going to say WeebCon, but going based on what ChatGPT has said here. So to save money and avoid issues, stay off site 10-20 minutes away, between 10-20 minutes away. Cheaper hotel. So stay off site, cheaper hotel. Carpool or split parking costs. So again, carpool, like go with your friends, like go with Nipu Dragon, Cody, or go with a friend that you trust if they're going to that same convention or event, or split parking costs. Same thing with the hotel, split the hotel, split it all down the middle. Depending on how many people stay in the hotel, how many people carpooling, you split down the hotel, you split down the parking costs. Avoid valet parking. Again, where is that? There we go. Again, here at Tipton Harper Hotel, here in downtown Fort Worth, on the big city of Fort Worth, where crazy one-way street. Being in downtown, a lot of traffic and all that. We should have avoided valet because it costs more than self-parking. But I choose to get valet here for this hotel for Anime Frontier last year in mid-December 2025, and choose to get valet because I don't want to get in a car accident, and I'm not good at parking in downtown big cities of Fort Worth, San Antonio, Dallas, Austin, Houston. I'm not good at parking in many big cities. I hate the one-way street, the junction streets, the loop. It's just so confusing. But yeah, avoid valet. Avoid paying the valet and going for valet. It costs more than self-parking at hotels. Bring snacks slash food. So you don't have to buy anything at the hotel or eat out because it costs money. If you go to Dollar Tree, for example, Dollar Tree, and you buy these for $1.25 or $1.50, you buy a bunch of snacks, go to Costco or Sam's Club. I think it's better going grocery shopping and just buying snacks and sandwiches than to eat out at the expensive restaurant at the hotel or at the convention centers, because you would be saving a lot of money. Plan rides early. Avoid peak surge. So plan rides early. So bottom line is the comment you saw. Well, I'm sorry, I read what you said, Sangly. So the bottom line is the comment you saw is emotionally exaggerated. With all respect, it's emotionally exaggerated, but rooted in real cost frustrations. This is not a scam situation. It's simply a premium convention venue with high costs. So there you go, Sangly. I'll give you a lot though. I will not doing WeebCon. Is next month. It is a waste of money. No WeebCon. It also costs over $20 per meal. $20 per meal have to eat and $6 per water bottle, and heard they don't allow outside food. Alright. So again, I'm gonna screenshot this and let me update on ChatGPT. Let's see. Sorry, I'm just checking my notification on Facebook. Just some random crap. Excuse me. Sorry, it's allergies. Oh, a bunch of dust. Okay, well, all right. Well, that is your choice, Singly. If you're not gonna do WeebCon, I don't know what to say. Me and my wife will not be going to WeebCon, but I will screenshot that and share that on ChatGPT if you don't mind. Well, I am sharing it anyway because I'm paying for ChatGPT's monthly subscription. Been using ChatGPT for 1 year. All right. I'll go ahead and type this and look into WeebCon. Okay, I'm just typing all this on ChatGPT about what you said, Sangly, about WeebCon. Well, that's good. I guess it's good if you're not going to WeebCon, save money. Well, me and my wife, I don't know. I don't know if my wife will be going to WeebCon, but I would just say for me, I am not going to WeebCon next month. Too much money. And again, my wife's birthday will be coming up. Because my wife's birthday will be coming up next month in late April. And we do have plans. I know my wife has talked about and has been planning about her birthday. Her birthday will be coming up next month in April. And I'll get me some more drink. Oh, gotta stay hydrated because I'm doing a lot of talking. Oh man, let me take off these glasses. Got acne right here, bad pimple right here. I hate breaking out with pimples. And I'm sure everyone is not perfect. Everyone do got some flaws. All right. So after plugging this into ChatGPT, so here is a fully verified fact-based breakdown of WeebCon 2026 along with a clean professional live stream statement. Well, I'm trying to communicate this orally. So here's the facts. Here's the concrete facts here. So you're not misled, at least coming from me. I want the truth, concrete truths and facts, not opinions, not BS, not some made up false information, no fake news, no misinformation. Sorry, I don't want to get to politics, but again, viewer discretion is advised. Not safe for work. It may contain fan service, adult material, or PG or not sort of PG-13 and sort of rated M for mature, and it may include politics or any news source that may be insensitive. So just to give you a heads up, viewer discretion is advised. So here's the verified facts for WeebCon 2026. Event details. Event WeebCon 2026. Dates April 3 to 5. So that's typical Friday to Sunday, I assume. Dates April 3rd to the 5th, 2026, according to the WeebCon. Location Gaylord Texan Resort and Convention Center. I mean, it should. Okay, so again, location Gaylord Texan Resort and Convention Center, assuming it's Grapevine, Texas. Large resort style convention, hotel and event combined. Ticket prices, official. General admission, typical weekend pass for general attendees, $29 or about $30 plus. 3-day pass, $66 plus, almost $70 for a 3-day pass. Premium protagonist pass, which is $160 plus, maybe about $200. Oh my gosh. Verdict, badges cost like parking, $100 plus, not true for basic tickets. Only premium passes go high. I mean, I don't know what's so good about premium protagonist pass, costing about almost $200 according to the WeebCon website. All right, so there's your ticket prices according to what's logged on here on ChatGPT. So it's about $30 for general admission, about almost $70 for a 3-day regular pass. Premium protagonist pass is about $170, maybe $200. And again, that's not for me. It's not worth going to WeebCon. I'm not going to spend that much money, and it's already probably too late to get a hotel because I'm sure it's already booked up already. Hotel costs, reality. So here's the facts. Gaylord Texan equals high-end resort. Oh, it's high-end, so it's expensive. Typical. Typical nights is $200 or between $200 to $400 per night. Oh my gosh. Weekend total. If you're staying there for weekend for 3 or 4 days, maybe taking off on Thursday, it is, let's say for a night, for about total for just 2 nights is about between $800 and $1,400. Between $800 to $1,400 plus dollars. Claim hotel over $1,000 equal true for full stay. So it's true if you're trying to stay there for a full night for a WeebCon. Especially it would cost almost $2,000 if you were to check out. If you were checking on Thursday and check out Monday, it can cost that much. Oh, it is a high-end hotel, I will say that. Food and water costs. Now that's what you need. Food and water. It's survival. You need food, water, and hotel roof, shelter. Typical typical survival needs. So food and water costs, important policy confirmed. Venue policy, no outside food or beverages allowed inside. Oh, that sucks. All right, I might have to look on the website. Let's see if I can click this. Let me look. So Summer DSE and Foundation Gala, exhibit policy and guideline. Gaylord Texan Resort and Convention Center, Grapevine, Texas. Yep. So WeebCon will be held in Grapevine, Texas, and I think it's a long drive. So let's see. Due to liability and legal restrictions, no outside food or beverages of any kind may be brought into the resort by the customer, guests, exhibitors, or other suppliers. The resort is the only licensed authority to sell and serve liquor for consumption on the premises. Texas law requires persons to be a minimum of 21 years of age to consume alcoholic beverages. So yeah, of course, you gotta be 21 years of age to drink alcohol, to drink beer, and you're gonna be asked for your driver license, passport, military ID, to verify that you're 21 years of age. That's the law, Texas law, or the United States of America, to consume alcoholic beverages. Gaylord Texan Resort and Convention Center reserves the right to refuse alcohol service to anyone. So yeah, I can see that. Badges should always be visible inside the exhibit halls and all DSC Expo events. Badges must not be shared with others. Violators can be removed from the expo at DSC show management discretion. Badges should not be altered. So no fake badges, no altered badges, no forged badges. So yeah, keep that in mind. Damages, lost, or altered badges will incur a reprint fee. Your first reprint is complimentary. Any additional reprints or lost badge reprints will incur a fee of $25. So be responsible. Keep your badge right here. Wear your badge and have it showing, and do not lose the badge, or you'll be paying $25 for a reprint after your first reprint is complimentary. Additional badges will be available for a fee. Please see the registration desk for more information. Okay, so typical rules, they always say all this. You must wear your shoes. Shoes, shirt, and pants must be worn. This is not an 18 plus. I'm sure UConn ain't an 18 plus convention. So you wear your shirt, your pants, and shoes must be worn at all times. Treat people the way you want to be treated. Show respect. No fighting, no violence. And of course, keep your hands and feet to yourself. As they all say, all those common rules. I already get the golden rules already. So yeah, I can see that. Venue policy is true, it's confirmed. No outside food or beverages allowed inside for liability purposes. Hotel controls all food sale. Okay. So claim is true. Policy exists. Alright. Pricing, reality. Let me give me a drink. My voice is scratchy. There you go, gotta stay hydrated. Pricing, reality. Convention, resort food equals expensive. Yeah, I get that. That's why I don't like spending money at Anime Frontier last year in mid-December. Buying food over that hotel convention, expensive, especially with the inflation going on. With the previous president, now with the current president and what's going on politic-wise. I know you assume if you don't watch the news, but it's already on the news, it's already on social media, and you see it on Google and whatever, top story with what's going on. And I apologize for talking politics for a bit, but if you've seen the news, there is a war going on, an unsuspected war in Iran, a war in Middle East again. United States of America attacking Iran, there's a war between Iran and USA, and there's like a lot of strikes going on in the Strait of Hormuz. Because of that, the gas price is going up to almost $4 or 3.75 a gallon, like 50 cents, 60 cents up. The gas price used to be at around 2.75 a gallon or something. Now it's like 3.75, 3.65, almost 4 point a gallon. Excuse me. So it's that expensive, and I can't even get a full tank on my vehicle. Spend about $20, and it's like half full, half a tank full. So it costs about $37, at least for my vehicle, for a full tank. Now, yeah, so spending money on convention, resort food, expensive. Probably because of inflation. I don't know how much more expensive it can get. But yeah. Water bottles, typically between $4 to $6, typical venue pricing. Oh my gosh. Meals. Meals between $15, $25 plus. Claim. $20 meal plus $6 water equals realistic. Alright, well that's true. I guess I can confirm that as true. Bang, bang. Parking costs. So parking costs, again, between $30, $50 per day, typical, at the Gaylord Texan Resort at the Grapevine, Texas. Weekend total, between $90 to $150 plus. So $100 weekend parking equals realistic. Alright, bang, bang, I confirm that to be true. Now let's talk about Lyft transportation once again. No strong official issue, but remote resort location. High demand during events. Surge pricing and wait times equal likely. Bus/organization. No official bad bus system proof. However, large venue plus crowds equals logistics strain. Claim equal partially true, opinion based. Cosplay rules, official, from conduct policy. Of course, I knew I said this before, but let me say it again. No nudity must be covered. Shoes required, even for cosplay. It's kind of bull crap. I disagree with that. I don't like wearing shoes. I like going barefooted. I mean, my feet are dirty, but I love going barefooted, and I feel happy about it. No nudity must be covered. I don't know what to say about that. I support clothing optional, Adam and Eve. That is how I am and who I am. No dangerous illegal items. So I'm sure almost every convention now will have a prop check, cosplay props. I don't know. I guess I'll use my glasses as a for example. You know, they'll look at this, and then they're gonna put a sticker, a WeebCon sticker there. So anything that looks like a weapon, any props, must be checked at the weapons props check. And they will put a sticker to verify it. But anyway, no dangerous or illegal items. Must wear badge at all times. So you put on your lanyard and you must show the badge. Right here, you must show the badge. Here's my badge, here's my badge. So anyone going to WeebCon or any other conventions, Comic Cons or any related convention, you must wear your badge, attendee badge. And let me check. No Easter Bunny cosplay. False. We made a friend at Hot Topic, and I think it's captured. It's all documented on YouTube. I don't know when that will get posted on YouTube or Rumble, but we met one of our friends at Hot Topic at the Lakeline Mall, at one of the mall in Cedar Park or ATX, that said there was no Easter Bunny, and I don't know if that's true. No Easter Bunny cosplay. False. There is no rule banning Pacific cosplay themes. Only decency and safety rules. So whoever that friend that we just met, or one of the acquaintance that we met at Hot Topic, I'm sure it's captured on, I recorded it, I did some recording, and it should be captured on YouTube. It's on a live stream, I think, I don't know. But it should be on YouTube and Rumble, and it's captured on there. I don't know what's the acquaintance name, but we met, and they've seen us at conventions before. But I'm sure she has a Facebook page and an Instagram page. So she says something like there's no Easter Bunny other than the hotel staff can cosplay as Easter theme. So any Easter related cosplay or Easter bunnies, I think what she said isn't true. I was sitting there listening and I was like, really? But I double checked and I like for WeebCon next month, it's false. So no Easter Bunny cosplay is false. There is no rule banning Pacific cosplay themes. Only decency and safety rules. That's loud and clear. Final truth summary. So claim $100 parking. Verdict. True. Weekend total. Hotel $1,000 plus. True. Verdict. Tickets expensive. Verdict. False. Starts at $29. I assume it's only expensive if you were to buy the premium one, the VIP one, the protagonist for WeCon. Typical VIP passes, man, is definitely expensive. But again, it comes with the perks and benefits. $20 meal, verdict, true. $6 water, verdict, realistic. No outside food, verdict, true. Venue policy. Live overpriced, verdict, sometimes. Buzz unorganized, verdict, opinion. Cosplay restrictions, Easter Bunny, verdict, false. So that answers your question to that acquaintance friend that we have met. I'm sure you have an Instagram page that you said there's no Easter theme for attendees cannot cosplay Easter bunnies or Easter waifus or whatever. I think that's false. Because if it was true, it should have been clearly been transparent, mentioned on the WeCon website on the policy. Copy paste. Okay. So again, I'm gonna reiterate all this. So to all the viewers watching my live stream here on Facebook, hearing me out, 18 plus, viewer discretion is advised. Good day to all of you viewers at this hour. Thank you for watching my live stream on Facebook and hearing me out. It is 12:28 a.m. Texas Central Daytime. It is late. It is March the 19th, 2026, almost the end of March. It is getting close to near the end of the March, end of this month. I think it's spring break right now. Spring break is here, or spring break it will be coming or something. I assume it's spring break. Daylight saving is here. It is 59 degrees Fahrenheit. It is cold. It is chilly. Texas is a bipolar weather. So good day, everyone, at this hour. I would like to take a moment to provide a clear, fact-based update regarding the upcoming LeapCon 2026 convention, according to the comment made on my live stream from a friend, Seungi Lee. So I do want to appreciate the comments. So thank you for commenting, Seungi Lee, and thank you for watching my live stream and hearing me out. So I want to provide a fact-based update, a concrete fact-based update regarding the upcoming LeapCon 2026 convention. The WeCon 2026 convention, as there have been various claims circulating online. Again, it's coming from Sandy Lee, to be honest. I'm just quoting and didn't. I give Sandy Lee a heads up that I'm going to be using ChatGPT to provide a more concrete and more factual-based evidence, and not opinion and just made up, fabricated. I want to make sure it's solid, crystal clear, as I'm the kind of person that likes to provide super concrete facts and not opinion based. I want there to be proof that people can check on the internet and see it is not made up or fake news or anything. So regarding the upcoming LeapCon 2026 convention next month in early April, as there have been various claims circulating online, I have taken the time to review and verify the information so that I can present an accurate and transparent overview. So this claim was coming from Sandy Lee and from any other folks on the internet, on Facebook, Instagram, talking about WeCon, making up stuff, saying it's all expensive. This convention's expensive, that convention's expensive. So here, let me get to the point here. All right, okay, my phone battery's at 78%. I'm gonna go ahead and take off that. All right, so WeCon 2026 is scheduled to take place from April 3rd through April 5th, 2026 at the Gaylord Texan Resort and Convention Center in Grapevine, Texas. So there's your when and there's your where, and there's your what. Let me repeat that again. WeCon 2026 is scheduled to take place from April 3rd through April 5th, 2026, typical Friday through Sunday weekend at the Gaylord Texan Resort and Convention Center in Grapevine, Texas. This is a large-scale resort-style convention venue, meaning that both lodging and the event itself is integrated within the same location. In terms of ticket pricing, general admission or typical attendee weekend pass begins at approximately $29, about $30, with a full 3-day pass starting around $66, about nearly $70 for a 3-day weekend pass, attendee pass. And premium passes reaching approximately $160 or close to $170. Therefore, claims that general badges cost over $100 are not accurate unless referring to upgraded or premium tiers. However, when it comes to overall expenses, there are valid considerations. The Gaylord Texan is a high-end resort, and hotel pricing can range from $200 to $400 per night, resulting in total weekend costs exceeding $1,000 or $1,000 or more, depending on length of stay and additional fees. So if you try to stay for literally 7 days at the high-end hotel at the Gaylord Texan Hotel and Resorts, similar to Kalahari in Round Rock, Texas, it can add up to about $1,000 or more, depending on your length of stay and additional fees. Parking at the venue is also not free, with typical rates ranging from $30 to $50 per day, which can total over $100 across a full weekend. Transportation services such as Lyft or Uber may also experience increased pricing and delays due to high demand during the event. Regarding food and beverages, it is important to note that the venue enforces a policy in which outside food and drinks are not permitted inside. So let me repeat that again. Regarding food and beverages, it is important to note that the venue enforces a policy in which outside food and drinks are not permitted inside, as the hotel maintains exclusive control over food services. As a result, attendees should expect higher pricing, with meals averaging around $15 to $25 and bottled water often costing around $4 to $6. Yeah, just like every other conventions, Comic Cons, usually they charge quite a lot of money when you buy them. Oh my gosh, buy something at a hotel. Sorry, I got a bad habit of scratching my acne. Ugh, I really wish I don't have acne. I hate having to break out with pimples and several bad scarring and hyperpigmentations. Anyway, time to get back to the point here. So yeah, that's true. I can confirm that. So they do have a strict policy with outside food at the Gaylord Texan Hotel and Resorts in Grapevine, Texas for WeCon. So yeah, don't buy anything there. I doubt you can get away with bringing in your own snacks or such, because the food over there will be very pricey. It's going to be very expensive, and yeah, I'm not going to WeCon. I am not spending that much money. Just like spending $6 for a bottle of water, spending $25 for a meal. Oh my gosh, that could add up. It is a high-end hotel after all. In my opinion, just like Enemy Frontier, it is not worth it. Not worth going there. Especially, I don't know how far it is from where I live, where me and my wife live. So in northwest of ATX, it'll be about could be probably 5 hours of a long drive. A lot of gas, a lot of maintenance on the vehicle, wear and tear. So in terms of rules and conduct, attendees are required to wear valid badges, like every other convention, to wear valid badges at all times, follow standard safety regulations, and adhere to cosplay guidelines. Cosplay is allowed, however, it must remain appropriate for public settings, meaning no nudity or unsafe elements. There are no verified rules banning specific themes such as Easter Bunny costumes. So there are no verified rules banning specific themes such as Easter Bunny costumes. Only general decency and safety requirements apply. Overall, while some online claims may be exaggerated in tone, many concerns regarding costs, particularly hotel, food, and parking, are grounded in reality due to the nature of the venue being a premium resort. This statement is provided to ensure transparency, awareness, and informed decision making for anyone considering attending WeebCon. So thank you for your time, and please stay safe and informed, and make sure to always gather concrete facts and not just listen to what other people say, opinion based. And this is the facts that I'm stating here, and all this gathers from the WeCon website itself. You just read it on the WeCon website, check the hotel that they're offering. But of course, it is late March. It is March the 19th. So by the time WeebCon rolls around, about all the hotel surrounding WeebCon probably have been booked up, and the price skyrockets because it's high demand. All right, so I'm checking back on the comment. Let's see what you said next. So I'm gonna read. Oh boy. So again, First Amendment disclaimer. So viewer discretion is advised. Exercising my First Amendment, freedom of speech, expression, press, and media here. This is my live stream after all. Here on my Facebook, on my own Facebook. So WeebCon Gaylord is worse. People paid over $100 per weekend parking, and hotel is over $1,000, and badge is as much as that parking. Terrible. Especially Lyft is overpriced and etc. Buses are unorganized. According to what you said, Sandy Lee. And you add to that, so you responded to my First Amendment. So Sandy Lee, so you said that I will not be doing WeebCon. Is next month is a waste of money. No WeebCon. It also costs over $20 per meal, have to eat, and $6 per water bottle. And heard they don't allow outside food. All right, so they don't allow outside food. That's true. About $6 per water bottle and having to spend $20 per meal. I would say that's true. It's accurate. Bang bang. So that's confirmed. I mean, usually spending money at the hotel, getting food and water at the hotel is expensive. In my opinion, it can add up. Especially I eat about 2 entrees worth. I'm a big eater. Now let me reread this. Now you said here 13 minutes ago, coming from you, Sanguli. So Anime Expo, where you get free stuff. So again, Anime Expo, where you get free stuff. Entertainment Hall. That what I like about AX. I was like invited, and my group photo shoot is solid schedule, which I am happy about until July 2 to 2nd to 6. Oh, okay. Well, I guess you're happy about that, but I guess you're not happy as of now. Sorry to hear that. Oh boy, sorry. Oh, I got some bug bites. Ant bites. Ooh. I really wish I can take care of all this acne, all these acne pimples and scars and hyperpigmentation. Hate having to break out so bad. I'm a little bit lost of words. Again, it's 12:40 a.m. It's almost 1 a.m. here. 1 a.m. late night. Got work tomorrow. Gotta take my wife to work. And then I'll be doing lunch drop gig for Thursday. And then lunch drop Friday. I don't know if I'm gonna be doing lunch drop. I mean, occasionally I'll be getting a special routes like dinner drop or breakfast drop early morning and 9 p.m. dinner drop evening. Special off routes based on demands from lunch drop, and I get a text from them, and then once I get assigned to the route. I'll be going all the way to Cedar Park or somewhere in West Palmer Lane, somewhere in ATX. Usually 2 or 3 pickups, and then maybe 1 or 2 drop-offs. Few individuals, but I'm doing catering out on the road, trying to get my beauty sleep. But I'm a content creator. I'm a live streamer. Oh, trying to make money. All right, just give me a minute. I'm honestly using ChatGPT. I am kind of tired, feeling a little sleepy. Been help my immediate family members came over to this house. My parents came over to this house earlier. Were doing a lot of heavy work, a lot of lifting, a lot of furniture assembling. So my immediate family members came early in the morning or around afternoon. I communicated, my parents called me, we chat, my parents chat, saying that they're already at the home, this home, and they're trying to assemble the furniture, some of the furniture. It's a lot of work, and it was it is very draining, very tiresome, exhausting. And then, I appreciate my family doing all this to help me and my wife settle in. We got the table, we need chairs, and I communicated I want this house to be well secured. I want to have security enhancement, trying to have the blink or the ring doorbell or something, having security cameras on these exteriors and two security cameras facing the living room, facing the door and facing the rooms, maybe one security camera facing the back door, making sure all entry level are secured and documented and surveillance. I want to make it clear that everyone, any future visitors or guests, will be recorded, documented, and logged, like how school and offices have those log books. I'm making sure that everyone will be recorded for transparency and for safety, making sure that if any of us is kidnapped or abducted, then we know who are the last person that came. But I want to make sure that we are all safe and secure here in this roof, in this household. This is me and my wife's household, and I did communicate with my wife and to his few friends, the surrounding friends, even to my brother-in-law, to my in-law parents, that this house will have surveillance cameras. And I communicated openly to the general public of the internet, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Rumble, that I'm a content creator, producing content for YouTube, Rumble. I'm going to be live streaming like what I'm doing right now. I'm live streaming, producing content, cosplaying, being a model, Asian male model, all that. Again, I'm an adult model. Viewer discretion is advised. And going to be documenting and logging on ChatGPT and other related AI, just to give everyone a heads up, that I will be recording what is allowed to record on phone, whatever permissible to be recorded, especially on the general public of the streets out there. I'm just giving a heads up. So there you go. There's a strong explanation about WeebCon. I answer all your what, when, where about WeebCon. You know where the location is. I assume it's a five hour drive from here, somewhere between North Austin, North ATX to Grapevine, Texas. It's gonna be a long drive, a lot of gas, a lot of wear and tear. I don't think I can drive that far. It's not my cup of tea. Not my cup of tea. All right, let's see what else you have to say, Sandy Lee. We'll send you more photos from AX added to Solitaire Cosplay. Solitaire Cosplay. I'll give you a like for that. Hey, let me give you a like for all that. Okay, I appreciate that. I'll try to update Solitaire Cosplay. My cosplay fan page is in heavy hiatus. Sorry, I am sleepy. Lots of words. I'm slurring, mumbling. It is almost 1 a.m. and I'm already finished this drink already. Gotta buy more of this at Dollar Tree. Really love this drink. See, strawberry watermelon. That's my favorite drink. I love drinking this, and I also like blueberry or berry pomegranate. That's the other flavor of the Old Orchard brand at Dollar Tree. So cheers. Ugh. All right. Well, whenever you have a chance, Sandy, I appreciate if you do send photos from AX to Solitaire Cosplay. But Solitaire Cosplay is right now is in hiatus. Like I'm focusing more on keeping this roof over my head, paying bills and all that. Just like you, what are you doing? Let's see. God, let's see. Oh, oh, that sucks. I wish I can upload. Uh, I wish I could upload images on there. Ugh. Yeah, my nose is stuffing up. Ugh, allergies. All right, so to everyone, to all the viewers watching, I just want to take a moment to speak openly and respectfully to those who follow me, support me, and or are simply coming across my content, my live stream content. First and foremost, I want to emphasize safety, respect, and privacy. I do not engage in any form of doxing, harassment, or exposing personal information. I do my best not to, and I do my best to try to, keep everything appropriate here, keeping everything confidential, classified to the best of my abilities. So I do not engage in any form of doxing, harassment, or exposing personal information. Everything I do as a content creator is intended to remain within legal, ethical, and public safety boundaries to the best of my abilities. I try to have a clear mind on that. My goal is to document, share, and create, not to harm or invade anyone's privacy. Well, at least I try to do it. That's why I don't hang out with other people or go to their home or spend the night. I do have a bad habit of recording, using my phone camera, record, create content on YouTube, Rumble. I want to make that clear. But good thing last year and early 2026, I haven't been, going to any other peers or anybody's household, condo, apartment, or any living space. I haven't, spent the night or hang out for a very long time at other people's home. So trying to keep that, ethical and public safety boundaries, enforcing that. My goal is to document, share, and create, not to harm or invade anyone's privacy. I know I repeat that, but just making sure it's really clearly documented on the live stream. Oh, I'm so tired. It's almost 1 a.m. It's 12:51 a.m. right now. As I continue building my journey as a content creator, I am working across multiple platforms, including Rumble, YouTube, Twitch, and other social media related, where I document real life experiences, projects, and daily activities. This include outdoor work, gardening, landscaping, mowing the lawn, home improvement, at least in the interior and in the inside, landscaping, and creative content that reflects my lifestyle and growth. Possibly going grocery shopping like Walmart, HEB, Costco, Sam's Club, putting gas in the car. Well, I probably shouldn't be using my phone when putting gas. That's not safe. You know, fire hazard. But you get the picture. So, creative content that reflects my lifestyle and growth. Now, I wanted to be honest about something. The process of gaining followers and subscribers can be very stressful. Can't stress that enough. It's very stressful. The process of gaining followers and subscribers can be very stressful and competitive. I really hate that. It feels like a presidential campaign trying to get people to vote for you. Why should I vote for you? Basically, in a sense, why should I follow you? Why should I subscribe to you? If I can hit the subscribe button, next day I'll just unsubscribe, hit that same button again. I hit that subscribe button, now I hit that unsubscribe button. So it feels like a presidential campaign. It can be very stressful and competitive, and I hated it. Numbers go up, numbers go down. People can follow, and they can also unfollow or unsubscribe at any time. That's a hard fact. That reality can feel discouraging, especially when you are putting in real efforts, time, and consistency. That's why people hate AI. AI cuts corner, AI cheats. I'm doing all this. I am live streaming for real. I am not hiding behind a special background or anything. This is a real room, a real bedroom, the basketball room, the office, and it's the real me. No AI, no deepfake. I am not hiding behind any form of special effects. Ugh. So yeah, putting in effort to live stream being me. If I were to cosplay or try to decorate this whole room, turn it into a live stream room with otaku anime stuff, I doubt literally me myself will get over 1,000 miraculous followers or 1,000 subscribers. I doubt anybody will be watching my live stream or watching my YouTube, subscribing to my YouTube channel, subscribing to my Rumble, following me on Rumble at General Sunbeam, one word, General Sunbeam, GS. You know how tired I am. It's 12:54, 1 a.m. and I'm live streaming late at night. Gotta wake up early, take my wife to work. I got lunch job, I'm gonna be out on the road. All this real effort. I doubt I will win any subscribers or followers. I would love to get, have this live stream shared on Facebook, shared on Instagram, shared on YouTube, Rumble, every other social media, AOL, MySpace, Discord, Skype, Pinterest, Reddit, 4chan, Tumblr. Helping my live stream shared to be promoted, helping to get followers, subscribers, helping to get all my content monetized. Helping to get there is so hard. So yeah, this process of gaining followers and subscribers can be very stressful and competitive. Numbers go up, numbers go down. People can follow and they can also unfollow or unsubscribe at any time. That reality can feel discouraging, especially when you are putting in real effort, time, and consistency, which I am doing all that. I'm currently on my YouTube. The last time I checked, I have over 155 subscribers. Hoping I can maintain that loyal subscriber, 155. I hope it goes up, 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 and not down. Hoping to reach 160, 170, hoping to get 1,000, 10,000, 100,000. I'm hoping to build a strong audience. I appreciate the subscribe and I appreciate the loyal, near permanent followers and subscribers. But yeah, just putting in the real effort, time, and consistency. If you're not using AI, if you're not cutting corners using ChatGPT or any other AI to make those kind of contents, slop, AI slop, I don't know what to say because I'm competing in either way. I hate the competition and it's so stressful. I've been around for 2 or 3 decades trying to be a successful content creator. It's so stressful and very competitive. It's all about you. You, the viewers, hit that button. Follow me. Hit that follow button. Hit that subscribe button. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Subscribe to my Rumble. Subscribe to my Facebook, Instagram, General Sunbeam. It is easy said and done, obviously. It just feels like a presidential campaign. It feels like a campaign. Why should I vote for you? Why should I follow you? Why should I subscribe to you? Well, I always try to keep it as it is. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Like, subscribe to me and follow me if you find my content appealing, if it's to your liking. If you like it, follow me. I'm not forcing anybody. I do appreciate it. It's greatly appreciated. I don't have a lot to bring to the table, but I'm getting down there and working it because I need the money. I want to have multiple streams of income, trying to make multiple money, and then I'll try to see what I can do within this home because me and my wife's home. I always wanted to do cosplay with my wife, but it's up to my wife. It's her choice. Uh, but right now we got work, and me doing live streaming shows that I'm trying to monetize and trying to get paid for live streaming on Facebook, get paid to live stream on Instagram, live stream on YouTube, live stream on Rumble, all that. So anyway, yes, numbers go up, numbers go down, statistics goes up and down. People can follow and they can also unfollow or unsubscribe at any time. It feels discouraging, it is very stressful, it is very competitive, and I really hated it. But despite that, I am choosing to stay committed through all this challenge. I want to grow. I want to grow to be a successful YouTuber. I want to grow to be a successful Facebook user, Instagram, TikTok, Reddit, 4chan, Rumble, Twitch. Twitch, I'm stuck at 40 or 39 followers. Twitch, I never break 50 followers. I am Sunbeam0072 on Twitch. Do follow me on there. Help me reach 50 followers. 50 followers on Twitch. Sunbeam0072. I have all my social media link on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, DeviantArt, Rumble. I share all my social medias on there, hoping to grow and be a successful content creator. Oh man, it's almost 1 a.m. and it's already 12:58 a.m. and I'm so tired. And I got stuffy nose. Been talking so much I need to drink water. Scratchy dope. See all this effort I'm putting? I doubt I will break 400 followers or get back to 500 followers on Solitaire Cosplay or reach 1,000 watchers on DeviantArt, DA. But again, I want to grow, I want to improve, and I want to reach monetization goals across all platforms so that I can continue creating content at a higher level and with greater consistency. It costs money, and I'm not recouping all that money back. I hope to get some of my money back, for paying for gas, paying for maintenance, going to Anime Frontier in 2025, near the end of 2025 in mid-December. I want to recruit $900 back from my Anime Frontier experience. It's a waste of money and waste of time. I don't get a lot of pictures taken, at least from my end, but I did because I love my wife. I'm gonna be there with my wife, and my family doesn't want my wife to go alone. Oh, that's what they told me. Not a traditional marriage. But yeah, I'll be right back. Let's see. Sorry, I'm just checking my notification on Facebook. So no pop-up. Let's see, anything you have to say? Yeah, you haven't said anything, Sandy Lee. But I appreciate your comments on my Facebook live stream. So thank you for your comments, Sandy Lee. I am happy. I appreciate you checking up on how I'm doing, how me and my wife are doing. We're doing okay. Just enjoying this home here in the basketball room. But again, I'm sidetracked. I'm grossly sidetracked here. Let me get back on track here. So again, I want to grow as a content creator. YouTube, Rumble, Facebook, Twitch, Instagram, TikTok, Reddit, 4chan. I want to improve and I want to reach monetization goals across all platforms so that I can continue creating content at a higher level and with greater consistency. So if you genuinely support what I'm doing, if you believe in my journey, or if you simply enjoy the content that I'm producing, I respectfully ask for your support. Please consider following and subscribing to my platforms, especially on Rumble at General Sunbeam, at General Sunbeam, GS. Your support directly helps me move forward toward monetization and long-term sustainability as a content creator, and to keep this roof over our head. Especially that my family works very hard. My family works their butt off to create the table, to fix things. They put their time and dime and possibly a life on the line to have a nice home like this. So we finally have our own home, to have our own roof. Now it's our house, our rules. And my family wants us to live a prosperous and successful life, and we want to have a healthy marriage and all that. So I appreciate you following my Rumble, subscribing to my YouTube channel, General Sunbeam. Follow me on Facebook, share this live stream. I want to get 1,000 followers on Facebook, 1,000 followers on Rumble, 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, 1,000 followers on Instagram, General Sunbeam. Appreciate your support. Appreciate you hearing me out and listening to me. Again, I disagree. I strongly disagree as being so competitive. It feels like a presidential campaign. Your support directly helps me move forward toward monetization and long-term sustainability as a content creator. At the same time, I fully understand and respect that everyone has the freedom to unfollow or unsubscribe. And I hold no negatively toward that. Well, I honestly beg to differ on that. I would feel a bit disappointment, but I will hold no strong negativity towards that. My focus is on building a community of people who truly want to be here. Hopefully. This is a long-term journey, and I really hate that finish line. It keeps on expanding, expanding, extending. It's like an ever longing finish line. It is a long-term journey. This is a process, and I am continuing forward with discipline, transparency, and purpose. Thank you for your time, your awareness, and your support. Do stay safe, stay respectful, treat people the way you want to be treated, and learn how to take no for an answer. And I will see you in the next stream. I'm still live streaming. I don't know why is that mentioned there. Oh, it's already 1:04 a.m. Oh boy. Let's see. No new comments. I guess you're feeling so. I guess you're feeling sleepy, Sangili. But again, thank you for your comment. I appreciate your comment. I appreciate you watching my live stream, Sangili. We're doing okay. And at least you got the information. You see my face. No AI, no deep fake. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna take a 5. I'm gonna take a break. So anyone tuning in, I'm gonna step out. Put this right here. Put this empty bottle of old orange brand strawberry watermelon flavor that I got from Dollar Tree for about $1.25 or $1.50. Go ahead and charge the laptop. I'm gonna step out and use the restroom, so I'll be right back. And I guess I'll put this cup back in the sink. Alright, be right back, viewers. I'll step in here and put the water there. Okay. All right, Facebook viewers, I'm back. First, move this chair. Make sure my legs are all clean. Got some ant bites on my legs, bug bites, got a little bit of cut on my foot. Try to do a little more stretching because my back, my right shoulder is stiff, right here is stiff, my back is stiff. That was a stretch. So my apologies on embarrassing myself, but I don't give a rat's ass. Oh, I kind of like this. I kind of like stretching my leg like this. Getting viewer discretion is advised. Okay. All right, it is 1:08 a.m. 1:08. Put this right there. Time to rehydrate. Okay. All right, General Sunbeam is back. So no new comments. I'm checking out comments. No new comments. Only 8 comments. 8 so far from Sangali mostly. Comments are appreciated. So if you do comment, I appreciate it if it's respectful. Keep it friendly. Again, it's PG-13, rated 18, 18 plus. So viewer discretion is advised. Go ahead and copy and paste. I'll share this on the comment. Here's all the information there I posted. There you go. Solitaire cosplay. Got the link for Facebook and DeviantArt for Solitaire cosplay. There's me, Sunbeam Titan, General Sunbeam / Sunbeam 007. Got my YouTube, Wattpad, Blogspot, Twitch, DeviantArt, and my Rumble right there. My Rumble. There's my wife, Asuna Cute 500 or Asuna 500, Asuna Cute 5, Asuna 500 / Asuna Bina 500. Linktree, Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, Rumble. So you can follow there. I provide all the links right there. So I don't know when I'll upload this live stream, this Facebook live stream on YouTube and Rumble, but it will be on there and it'll be on Rumble. Okay. Oh, my right shoulder is stiff. Could really use a full body massage and a foot reflexology or foot massage. It would feel great. It would be great. It would be nice. Wish I can also get that recorded and uploaded on YouTube and Rumble, or even live stream here on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitch. Just wanna, you know, Asian male model trying to get out there. Oh man, it's already like 1:10 a.m. already. Don't mind me, so apologize if I'm not talking. I'm trying to catch my breath. My mind is racing. My mind is racing left and right. I'm just gonna use ChatGPT and try to see what else I can say. Again, I have a lot of things to say, but it's hard to kind of communicate off the bat here. So I'm just trying to relax my mind and just trying to type a more formal statement. So Apologize if I'm not talking. Just a little bit of non-commentary ASMR. Yep, right now there's no viewers. So anyone watching my live stream here on Facebook, for all the current viewers, well, thank you for viewing. Thank you for watching my live stream at this hour. It's 1:17 a.m., almost 1:20 a.m. I think I think my wife is asleep. I'm asleep in that room across from here. And my phone is charging. So far I got these other these two phones right here. Just trying to make money, make every pennies. But yeah, I think my wife is asleep right, asleep at her desk in that other room. But yeah, again, we can hear each other's voices. So she can hear me and I can hear her, even though the door is closed. So it's not very soundproof. Okay, so again, I'm just gonna read this. So for a typical live stream statement, transparency, boundaries, and growth. So anyone watching, good day, viewers, social media of the internet, general public of the internet, Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, YouTube, Rumble, whatever this live stream content gets shared to. So good day to all of you at this hour. It's almost 1:20 a.m. Texas Central Daytime. It's late night. I think again my wife is probably sleeping or chatting with her friends. Of course, both me and her got work tomorrow. I got lunch drop at 11 a.m. and my wife got work at 7 a.m. early morning, and as well as Friday. So anyway, I want to take a moment to speak calmly. Speak. I'm tired, I'm feeling sleepy, exhausted. It's a long day for me, or a long night. Just really, just mostly settled into this new home of ours since March 7th, 2026, Saturday, rainy afternoon. So I want to speak calmly, speak clearly and respectfully about a few things that have been on my mind recently or several weeks. This is not about calling anyone out, blaming anyone, or creating conflict. This is simply about clarity, transparency, and personal growth. There have been some conversations and messages recently on chats involving a situation where a friend of ours, as well as my wife, were communicating plans and arrangements. From my perspective, the tone and structure of those messages felt somewhat confusing, scattered, and at times difficult to logically follow or comprehend. It felt like information was being presented in a way that did not fully align nor connect clearly, which created uncertainty on my end. Well, at least from what I read, I felt confused and it doesn't make sense in that regard. I want to emphasize that I am not accusing anyone of wrongdoing. Well, I apologize if I did, but I want to emphasize that I am not accusing anyone of wrongdoing. However, when communication comes across as unclear, random, or inconsistent, it naturally leads to questions and a need for clarification. My intention has always been simple: to ensure clear communication, mutual understanding, and respect for planning, especially when it involves family, schedules, and responsibilities, family obligations. I believe that strong communication should be clear, direct, respectful, and consistent. Without those elements, situation can easily become misunderstood or misinterpreted, misconstrued, even if that was never the intention. At the same time, I want to shift into something equally important, my journey as a content creator. I have been actively trying to grow across multiple platforms, including Rumble, YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, Instagram, Reddit, 4chan, TikTok, MySpace, and many more other social medias like Snapchat or so, other social medias out there, including international social medias like Telegram, WeChat, Amiibo, all that. I've joined groups, including follow for follow communities, with the hope of building connections and increasing engagement, helping to build fans, follows, trying to increase my up to 500, 1,000 followers on Facebook. Same thing with Instagram, YouTube, Rumble. But I want to be honest. From my experience, a lot of these groups promote the idea of growth, but in reality, the engagement often feels artificial, inconsistent, and not genuine. People say follow for follow. They say post, comment, and we'll follow you. We'll get 1,000 to follow you. I doubt that, heavily doubt that. These people say follow for follow, but many do not follow through long term. Some follow and then unfollow. Same thing with YouTube subscribers. Some subscribe and some unsubscribe. It feels like a presidential campaign and is very stressful and competitive. Some engage briefly and then disappear. That kind of cycle creates a false sense of progress, and over time that becomes frustrating. Because what I am actually working toward is not just numbers, I am working toward real growth, real audience connection, real monetization, and a sustainable future as a content creator. Hoping to make money to pay for this roof, pay for electricity, internet, water bill, gas, car maintenance, oil change, tire rotation, car alignment, uh, you know, engine replacement or repairs. Hoping that being a content creator, YouTuber, YouTube, Rumble, Facebook, all that, all every social media, hoping to get real monetization, real audience, and real growth. I am aiming to reach a level of success similar to creators who have built something meaningful and lasting, not overnight, not artificially, but through consistency, discipline, and authenticity. Creators like Mr. Beast, PewDiePie, Markiplier, Visual Ventures, Pleasant Green, a lot of those YouTubes I watch, Gordon Ramsay, a lot of food channels, food networks, cartoon networks, all those content creators on YouTube that has a lot that are able to monetize their content, their video content, and they have easily reached many subscribers that easily. Like, I don't get it. I'm trying to get 100,000, 10K, 1K, and not to start monetizing all my video content on YouTube. 100 plus followers on Rumble, 500, 1,000 on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all that. It's very competitive. It's very frustrating. It's very stressful. I'm so tired. Just stress me out thinking about it. I really disagree with all their monetization requirement policies, and yeah, I wish it can be lessened and more ways to earn without having to reach that benchmark. But that includes creators like those who have successfully monetized their content and built real communities around their work. I wish I could be like all those people, all those content creators, YouTubers, like Mr. Beast. So moving forward, I am making a shift in mindset. I am focusing less on artificial systems and move more on, I doubt that. I'm still joining those follow for follow on Facebook, hoping to grow and hoping to get followers and subscribers. But, authentic content, real engagement, long-term consistency, and genuine supporters, and being myself. If you are here watching this and you genuinely support what I am doing, I truly appreciate you. If you choose to follow, subscribe, or stay connected, that support means something real to me. Thank you very much, and I appreciate that. And if you choose not to, I will feel disappointed, just to be honest, but I respect that as well. At the end of the day, I am continuing forward with clarity, discipline, transparency, openness, being honest, and mutual respect. No negativity, no hostility, just growth. Thank you for taking the time to listen from start to finish and hearing me out through all this live stream and any of my previous content on YouTube and Rumble and any previous live stream on Facebook. So I'm gonna read this one, but just again, 18 plus, not safe for work. Viewer discretion is advised. And just for fun, I'm gonna kick my dirty soles, my dirty feet, up on this desk on the webcam. So again, foot centric, foot fetish awareness and alert. Viewer discretion is advised. Gonna kick my feet on the desk just to relax and just to show some feet content. First, gonna drink my water. That's just an early warning sign that I'm about to kick my feet on the desk and show my dirty soles. So here, so foot fetish incoming. All right, let's see if I can keep my feet on the desk. Okay, this is awkward. Let's see, is it capturing? Oh, I'm gonna check. Okay, yeah. Okay. With that being said, there's my feet, my dirty soles and feet. So here's some foot fetish content, male foot fetish. For those that like male, Asian male like me, in my 30s, there's some feet content, dirty soles. Get some foot content. Okay. Okay. Oh, I am so tired. So anyway, when my family, my parents came over, they came over early, like around early morning or afternoon, after I finished doing my lunch drop, came back here to this home, helped my parents out. You know, it's very stressful. Again, my parents go out away, spend money, buying us furnitures and all that, you know, setting up the table and such, for instance. And we're trying to get the security installed. It is very stressful. Especially I know my parents really well, you know, they're strict, they're private, they're stringent, you know, restrictive, and always under a lot of tense, stress and distress, a lot of PTSD and all that. Especially I know how my parents are. And for those that have seen my parents, you can see their true colors. Quite a long day, a long week. Every day's a long day. But I'm happy, and me and my wife, you know, I worked hard to get this home. Finally got it under me and my wife's name. So glad to get the home. I've been out cutting the grass, doing some landscaping, yard work, you know, doing some gardening, and, you know, trying to repair the exterior of the house due to the heavy wind a few days ago. Heavy wind, rainstorm, and all that, the weather. Now it's like mixed, bipolar mix of cold, because right now the weather is at 59 degrees, 54 degrees Fahrenheit. It's cold, it's chilly cold, and then when the sun rises, it's gonna be warm. So it's like a spring mix of warm, hot and cold, warm weather. But anyway, with my feet on the desk and my awkward position, so those that like to see some feet and dirty soles, there's my dirty soles on the check. Yeah, they're slightly dirty. So, oh, so I'm gonna read this. So, understanding my foot fetish, a personal and scientific reflection. Foot fetishism is one of the most common forms of. Uh, Let me put on my glasses. Okay, so as I was saying, understanding my foot fetish, a personal and scientific reflection. Foot fetishism is one of the most common forms of partialism, partialism, or a sexual or a romantic focus on a specific part of the body. In this case, feet. Its root its roots can be traced across history and cultures from ancient Chinese poetry about bound feet. Okay. To Indian traditions of foot reverence, you know, those Arabic, Egyptian dancers, belly dancers. So foot reverence, to Western art and fashion, elevating the foot as a symbol of elegance and sensuality. Once again, Arabic belly dancers. Science also offers insight. Neurological studies have shown that the areas of the brain processing touch from the feet and those processing sexual stimuli lie close together in the somatosensory cortex, which can sometimes lead to a blending of sensations. For me, this preference has a very clear personal origin. Back in middle school, there was a moment when a female classmate and I both casually kicked off our shoes. In a simple accidental gestures, our feet touch, accidentally playing footsies. So our feet touch accidentally and skin to skin. It wasn't deliberate or planned, but the sensation of direct contact made an impression on me. I remember the warmth, the texture, and the oddly intimate nature of that small interaction. In hindsight, this was my first experience with what I now recognize as footsie play. Footsie play, playful mutual foot contact. Bare feet to bare feet, barefoot to barefoot, footsie play. Playful mutual foot contact. Of course, with consent. With consent. That tactile sensory moment created a strong sensory memory. From a psychological perspective, what happened to me fits into the framework of classical conditioning, a unique physical sensation paired with a subtle emotional spark during an impressionable age, which my mind stored and later linked to feelings of intimacy. For me, foot contact is less about visual attractions and more about tactile sensory pleasures. In fact, I compare it to the sensation of Ishiatsu massage, barefoot massage, using the bare feet, or a therapist using bare feet to massage the back. It's like that. It feels like a particular Ishiatsu massage. Or a soothing full body massage. That's what I compare footsie play to, pretty much a full body massage. There is a grounding physical comfort in it. While culture often frames foot fetishism in a taboo light, history shows that feet have long been associated with intimacy, elegance, and even power. I guess you're putting your best foot forward. In this case, for me, I'm trying my best to provide good quality features. Often I'm just good with my feet, showing my soles and toes, heels, ankles, feet. There's my feet. Yeah. So in this case, I just like to put the best foot forward positively and provide the best features I could to the best of my abilities. I will not be defeated. But yeah, it's about, let's see. While cultures often frame foot fetishism in a taboo light, history shows that feet have long been associated with intimacy, elegance, and even power. In modern fashion, pedicures, footwear styles, and even the act of removing shoes can carry aesthetic or suggestive undertones. My own attraction isn't about domination, degradation, or any negative connotation. It's about the playfulness, warmth, and connection that can come with something as simple as touching feet. Footsie play. In sharing this, my hope is to normalize openness, informed conversation about the diverse ways people experience attraction. Preference, like mine, are a blend of personal history, biological wiring, and cultural influence. For me, it all started with a middle school memory, one accidental touch, and the realization that even the smallest moments can leave a lasting imprint. And then viewer advisory and content disclaimer. So do hear me out, please do hear me out before viewing or commenting. I am an adult content creator and male model over the age of 21, producing material that often centers around foot focus, sensory, and artistic themes. So barefoot focus, foot centric, sensory and tactile artistic themes, expressions, including barefoot performance, ASMR, and body expression. While my content typically remains within PG-13 boundaries, usually, some visuals or thematic elements may be unsuitable for younger audience or those who may be uncomfortable with body focus, creative expression. This channel supports and respects the First Amendment rights of all users, including freedom of speech and personal expression. However, I reserve the right to moderate comments in alignment with platform policies, ethical standards, and to maintain respectful environment for all viewers. Comment policy. I've seen this on YouTubers and Facebook. People, when I comment on their posts or on their profile, they deleted it. Of course, they have the power to do so. I guess it's their rights. So comment policy. While I allow creative, candid, and expressive feedback, including, sort of flirtish, awkward, or adult-themed comments, I ask that interactions remain neutral, non-threatening, and respectful of boundaries. Content that crosses into harassments, hate speech, violence, or violates community guidelines may be removed. Content purposes. The content I share is intended for artistic, expressive, and therapeutic purposes, ranging from cosplay, modeling, grounding techniques, or earthing, and natural lifestyle videos. Just being me, myself. All modeling and barefoot features are consensual, self-directed, and non-exploitative. So it may be a bit explicit, but it's on the lightest end. Viewer discretion is advised. If you find foot-centric or barefoot-themed content uncomfortable, explicit, or not aligned with your preference, I encourage you to explore other creators more suited to your taste, to your personal taste. This space prioritizes mutual understanding, consent, and body-positive freedom. So thank you for your time and for respecting my work and personal expression. Thank you for hearing me out from start to finish. Thank you for watching my live stream or any of my video content. So let me reiterate again. Content disclaimer, 18 plus, NSFW, not safe for work. This content is intended for mature audience only. It may include themes, language, imagery, or discussion that are not suitable for individuals under the age of 18. So once again, content disclaimer, 18 plus, not safe for work, so viewer discretion is advised. Now, I knew to say this like 6 or 7 times here on the Facebook live stream, or whenever it gets shared or posted on YouTube or Rumble, but I want to make it very clear, this is not safe for work, or considerably not safe for work, 18 plus, based on me as an adult content creator. So just a clear heads up for any future content that I produce, 18 plus, not safe for work. Viewer discretion is advised. By continuing to view this content, you acknowledge that you are 18 years of age or older and understand the nature of the material presented. Viewer discretion is strongly advised. If you are underage, sensitive to mature content, or in a setting where such material is inappropriate, please scroll along, disregard this content. I am following the law and following all safety guidelines, policies. I don't like getting into trouble with the law or getting in trouble with with violation of guidelines. Just want to be clear and be fair here. Again, thank you for respecting content boundaries and community standards. So just to be clear again, any future videos, so this live stream video is now as part of the foot-centric, foot fetish video content that we upload on YouTube and Rumble. I don't know when, but whenever I have the time to get to it, I will make sure it will be uploaded on YouTube and Rumble under General Sunbeam. But content disclaimer for any future video content, you know, videos contains or will contain foot focused content and is or are intended for mature audiences only, 18 plus. Some scenes may include elements considered sensual or fetish themed, specifically involving feet, like what I'm doing right now, showing my feet on the live stream camera, involving feet, barefoot imagery, and related interests. Your discretion is strongly advised. By continuing to watch, you'll acknowledge that you are 18 years or you 18 years of age or older and understand the nature of this content. This video is for entertainment, expression, and artistic exploration under the First Amendment and is not intended to offend nor exploit. If such content is not suitable for you, we kindly suggest exiting the video, scroll along, but otherwise, thank you for understanding. The rhyme scheme, typical rhyme scheme, as I said here. Rhyme scheme, I love feet, I like going barefoot, I love exercising clothing optional, like Adam and Eve. I love going barefoot lawfully, and where it is accepted, not frowned upon, putting the best foot forward and providing the best features possible of good foot quality imagery. I will chase this niche because it is who I am, and as long as those around are comfortable and consensual, mutual, I will not back down, nor will I be defeated, and I will not be squashed by the Achilles heels, trying to keep on my toes and anticipate and that I will not be the sole survivor of trolls and haters, and hopefully to continue being me as a foot content creator, a foot niche Asian modeling content creator. Again, I will not be defeated. And that's all I gotta say to that regarding foot fetishism and partialism, all about the history of how these feet became the talk, or somewhat on the hot topic. Let me see. Yeah, I could look kind of hideous looking at myself. But yeah, that's all about foot fetishism. So again, there's my feet. See, there you go. Oh man. Oh, I don't want to have any leg cramp, but that should be enough foot fetishism. It's already like 1:46, almost 2 a.m. already here. Live streaming very late. Here in the basketball room. And now I want to share this here on the live stream. I used to work for Amazon, but now it's a long time, like last year, around late August, somewhere mid or late August of 2025. I used to work for Amazon, but now I quit and resigned from working at Amazon at the fulfillment center. So why I quit Amazon? The real experience of a tier one associate at Amazon as a former Amazon associate. So to everyone watching, to all the viewers watching at this hour, just want to give a life and work update, especially for those who've been following my journey at Amazon or as a content creator, live streamer, video game, cosplay model, or just being me myself. But I used to work for Amazon again, and then I quit in late August, somewhere around there, at 2025. As of Monday, August 25th, 2025, or that was last year, a long time ago, Monday, August 25th, 2025, I officially resigned from my position as a Tier 1 associate at Amazon Fulfillment Center. This decision came shortly after returning from the Windbloom Festival convention in Mesquite, Texas, at the Hampton Inn Hotel, Friday through Sunday, typical 3-day weekend on their random events. An experience that reminded me how much more there is to life than scan rates and repetitive labor. Amazon badge, locker, warehouse environment screenshots. Oh, okay, well, I don't know where I put the badge, but I have the Amazon badge. It's a blue badge. I'm a blue badge employee. I believe I worked for almost 4 years, but I think I worked there for about 5 years total. To be completely honest, I left before I could get another write-up. Again, to be completely honest, I left before I could get another write-up. One more would have meant termination. The reason, not meeting the benchmark guardrails set by Amazon's automated performance metrics. Ugh, I hate the rates. I hate metrics. I hate the work quotas, the performance quotas, and all that. But yeah, to be completely honest, I left before I could get another write-up. One more would have meant termination. The reason, not meeting the benchmark guardrails set by Amazon's automated performance metrics, specifically in outbound ship dock. That was where I last worked at, outbound ship dock. I was constantly monitored by a system that only sees numbers, typically called UPH or units per hour, or UPH, yeah. It doesn't see people. It doesn't know if you're sick, tired, overheated, or just human. It simply measures output, and if you're too slow, you're out. This wasn't an isolated experience. Throughout my time, I received multiple documented warnings for not meeting those standards or the work quota. And instead of feeling supported, I felt more like I was being squeezed. Every day was the same cycle: scan, move, repeat, 3-hour non-stop stretches with no room for breaks, no breathing room, no advancement, just movement. And over time, I realized this wasn't just exhausting, it was unsustainable. Mentally, emotionally, physically. I don't like the physical labor. I wore those performance warnings like a badge of honor because I am not a robot. I'm a human being. Even machines need downtime, and I wasn't going to sacrifice my health, creativity, or peace just to meet a quota. So I made the decision to walk away. I'm embracing, since I quit and left Amazon, and that's the end of the W4 W2 job. I'm embracing a 1099 gig life where I set the pace. I control the schedule, be my own boss, work as much or as little as I want, and I take ownership of my work. I'm stepping into the competitive world of art and of self-employment, of creativity. It won't be easy, it'll be very competitive, it'll be very stressful, it'll be uncertain, but it's mine. I've decided to document everything to show others what it's really like working behind Amazon's wall at the fulfillment center at the warehouse. Not to shame the company, but to tell the truth, as it is. Amazon does offer benefits, no doubt, good, generous benefits. But the expectations and performance standards are relentless. If you don't meet their numbers, your job is at risk. Simple as that. This is my story, no regrets. I move forward with my head held high and a new mission to make history on my own terms, as an artist, a creative, and my own boss. If you're out there feeling stuck, burnt out, or overlooked, know that you're not alone and it's never too late to pivot. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful or relatable, do leave a comment or on my Facebook live stream, or here on YouTube or Rumble, Twitch, Instagram, whatever the video content gets shared to. At the time of this video content production, just note that you're not alone and it's never too late to pivot. Thank you for watching. If you find this relatable, leave a comment, subscribe, follow. I'll be sharing more content about the gig life, art, and the road less traveled. And that's the memo. So there you go. It's almost, oh man, it's almost 2 a.m. already. Oh my gosh, I should probably get to bed. Gotta wake up early and take my wife to work, and then I gotta get a good sleep, good quality sleep to get ready to be on the road for lunch drop catering gig. But as I was saying, I used to work for Amazon last year, all the way towards late August 2025, and I resigned, I quit, I no longer work for Amazon, and I resumed doing lunch drop near the end of August. I resumed doing that catering gig, lunch drop, delivery catering gig, lunch drop ATX. Went through the interview. I'm glad they're hiring, and I got hired and submitted the car insurance that I asked for and driving records. And I resumed lunch truck driving at late August, near the end of August, and still currently working for them, driving with them as of now. And then I got back into Uber Eats since again DoorDash, they asked me for my social security verification and I got stuck there and it keeps taking me back to the social security and I'm not sure why they're not accepting it. I'll reach out to the support rep many times and responded to their emails on there, and I don't know why they're not taking it, why the company of DoorDash is not taking the SSN verification or any of the paperwork I need. But yeah, their support rep sucks for DoorDash. They can't solve and get and unlock my account, my Dasher account. So I'm stuck with the verifying the social security part for DoorDash, and I don't know what's going on with that. But yeah, again, I hope to get 1,000 followers on Facebook, Instagram, 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, 100 plus followers on Rumble, 50 or 100 followers on Twitch. So appreciate all your support and you helping me get there. But other than that, that's all I gotta say. I'm gonna step out and use the restroom. Step out and use the restroom. I'm gonna take off this hat. Put this hat here. Take these. Throw in the recycle bin. I'm gonna step out and use the restroom. So I'll be right back. So thank you for watching and tuning in. Oh, dang, it's 1:58 a.m. Almost 2 a.m. Yeah, I'm getting sleepy. Sorry, about 2 a.m. already, and I gotta wake up early to take my wife to work. And again, I got lunch drop, and maybe I'm thinking of doing Uber Eats to make extra money. But it's already 2:01 a.m. March the 19th. At the time, this live stream, Facebook live stream. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and read all this, and then I'm probably just gonna call it a night and end our Facebook live stream. Again, I don't know when I'll upload this on YouTube or Rumble, Twitch, or whatever this live stream, this streaming content gets shared to. But whenever I have the free time, I'll upload this on YouTube and Rumble. So anyone viewing this or watching this or hearing me out from start to finish, or at this hour hearing me out. So again, household boundaries and communication statement address. So to everyone watching, to any viewers watching, thank you for watching. So good day to all of you at this time. I would like to take a moment to establish a clear, respectful, and reasonable understanding regarding guests, future guests, visitors, and communication expectation within our home, me and my wife. Since March the 7th, 2026, Saturday afternoon, when we move in and mostly have settled into our own home, that we call home sweet home for me and my wife. It is a brand new chapter, it's a new start. Well, we're spending a lot of money having to pay necessities, bills, utilities, and all that, just like everyone else, every other Americans, following the typical American dreams, living a normal lifestyle. I want to take a moment to establish a clear, mutual, respectful, and reasonable understanding regarding guests, future visitors, and communication expectations within our home, within our roof here. As the saying goes, their house, their rules. Now it's our house, our rules. This is not intended to create conflict or control anyone or manipulate anyone, but rather to ensure safety, transparency, mutual respect, and proper coordination. As well as, again, this is our house, our rules, our property. And I want to make sure we also follow HOA, homeowner association, and or property community management rules too. So I want to make sure there's proper communication and proper coordination between us, me and my wife, and future guests or visitors. Especially as we are now living independently, autonomously, and managing our own household responsibilities. Again, paying bills, electricity, all that, utilities, all that. It's a lot of money, and we're going to work our butts off for it. Number one, clear and consistent communication. So again, number one, clear and consistent communication. One of the most important expectations is clear, timely, and consistent communication. If a friend or visitor plans to come over to the home, pick up or spend time with my wife or myself, well, I drive, so I doubt that. I don't need anyone to pick me up or drive. I usually can just drive myself or with my wife. But anyway, come over to the home, pick up or spend time with my wife, travel to another city, such as Houston, San Antonio, or elsewhere, or another city that's about 3 or 5 hour drive, long drive, stay overnight or for an extended period. There should be multiple clear updates provided, solid coordination and communication, not just a single message. Again, there should be multiple clear updates provided, not just a single message. A reasonable communication standard would include a prior notice earlier in the day or ahead of time, usually 2 weeks ahead or 2 months or a month ahead. So good prior notice, a confirmation before departure, and on the way message with estimated time of arrival, ETA. A follow-up update if plans change. A follow-up update if plans change. So a reasonable communication standard would include a prior notice earlier in the day or ahead of time, a full month, 2 months, a week, 2 weeks in advance, a confirmation before departure, an on-the-way message with estimated time of arrival, ETA, a follow-up update if plans change. That's a good, solid communication there. And you gotta let me know. Sunbeam Titan know. General Sunbeam. For example, I will be heading over in approximately 45 minutes from city. So from San Antonio, I will be heading over in approximately 45 minutes from San Antonio. Or I'll be heading over in approximately 2 hours to the home from San Antonio. 2 or 3 hours, I don't know. That's just a good, for example, communication there. Next communication. I am on the way now. ETA 30 minutes. We will be traveling to Houston for an event and staying overnight at a hotel. Like, that is something. See, that's a good communication right there. This level of communication helps ensure that everyone is informed, aligned, and not left uncertain. So there's your clear communication right there. Number two, safety and responsibility. My priority is simple and reasonable. That my wife is safe. Me and my wife, that we are safe. That there is clear communication during outings. That she is brought home in a timely manner, especially when there are work obligations the following day. So my wife should be home before work. She has work obligation and she should not be missing work. If she has work, responsibilities or scheduled commitments. Those should be respected and planned around accordingly. I will repeat. If she has work, if my wife has work obligations, any form of work, responsibilities or scheduled commitments, those should be respected and planned around accordingly. Events, movies, games, all can wait. It is not a must, it's not a necessity. It's a want, it's a hobby, it's a waste of time and dime. So again, if my wife has work, it needs to be planned whenever she doesn't work. Let's say Saturday, Sunday. Usually Wednesday and Sunday she doesn't have work, but she needs to be home before 12 a.m. or 11 a.m. No later than that, unless she can manage her time off. As long as there's no other big ticket items like big vacations, like going to Hawaii or going on a cruise. And my wife needs to really communicate that with her parents, her brother, and her family and my family. Need to communicate transparently on what she wants to go or all that. This is not about restriction or manipulation. It is about responsibility, work obligations, and care. Prioritizing work, maximizing income, especially if you got to pay this roof, pay this home, and all the necessities, health care, dental care, utilities, all that. Groceries, food and water is a must, is a survival need. So just want to communicate that all on the Facebook live stream. I've been live streaming for 3 hours and 15 minutes. Dang. Just checking for any views. Got only 1 likes, no new comments, no new viewers or anything. I'm feeling very sleepy. It's 2:10 a.m. But yeah, again, if my wife had worked the following day, if my wife had worked the next day, then she needs to put her work obligations first. That's top priority. Not any friends, hangouts, or movies or anything. I'm trying to make that very loud and clear. So that's a strong communication there. I'm telling all of you viewers here on Facebook live stream, YouTube, Rumble. Number 3, visitors and overnight stays. Regarding guests coming over into the home, visitors are welcome with proper communication and mutual agreement. So again, visitors are welcome with proper communication and mutual agreement. If someone plans to stay overnight, this must be clearly communicated in advance, ahead of time. The following should be clarified: duration of stay, expected departure date, purpose of visit. So any of you future guests or visitors, friends, peers, whatever, coming over to the home, you think about spending the night, you need to communicate. Let me know precisely duration of stay, expected departure date, purpose of visit. And just make sure for the household rules, no weapons. This is literally weapons free, no weapons. No knives, no hunting knives, no swords, no firearms, no weapons. This is literally a weapon free household. And just another heads up, this is an adult house. 18 plus, not safe for work, adult house. Viewer discretion is advised. So no weapons, and this is an adult house, a mature house. So if a visitor intends to stay for multiple days or extended periods, it is reasonable to expect contribution towards shared resources, utilities, space, etc. So if you're trying to stay longer, let's say 2 weeks, a month, contribution towards shared resources, utilities, space, etc. So I expect that. Respect for the household environment and routines. This ensures fairness and prevents imbalance in responsibilities. Number 4, respect for the household. This home is a private residence, a shared living space, a place where structure, planning, and respect are necessary. All visitors and guests should understand that. This is not an open access or unstructured environment. Communication and agreement are required. Boundaries are in place to maintain stability and respect. And this is an adult, not safe for work house. And again, this is literally weapons free. No firearms, no weapons allowed. And also there will be surveillance and security cameras too. And any visitors or guests will be documented and log on to this, ChatGPT and other related AIs, or log on to my little notebook journals, like how office and schools have the logbooks to document whoever any visitors coming in and out. So the house will be fairly under surveillance security cameras and is an adult house. It is literally weapons free, no weapons allowed. Just want to make that clear to all future guests and visitors. Number 5, intent and purpose. To be clear, this statement is not meant to control anyone or manipulate anyone, create tension or dispute or conflicts, disagreements in a political sense, limit friendships or interactions. Instead, it is meant to promote clear communication and coordination, heavy transparency, ensure safety and accountability, responsibility, liability, all that. Maintain respect within the household, support a stable and responsible living environment. In closing, I believe that with clear expectations, mutual respects, and consistent communication and coordination, all situations can be handled smoothly and without misunderstanding or misconstrued or misinterpretation. So thank you viewers for your understanding and cooperation, and to any other future guests and visitors, let me know precisely. Let Sunbeam Titan know, let General Sunbeam know if you want to come over, if you want to spend the night, how long you're going to be here, so that I can clean up the house, provide good hospitality and all that. Clean the restroom and all that. This house is an adult house. The house is filthy, dirty, and we've mostly been settled in, but we're still cleaning and tidying up and trying to get everything organized. So the house floors is dirty. It's dusty, muddy. And again, this is an adult house, and the house will be under a fair amount of security cameras. Any guests or visitors will be documented, logged, recorded. I want to make sure that we live in a safe space, in a safe environment, safe atmosphere, and make sure we get along. We know our guests and know our visitors, and to provide good hospitality, having food on the table, and all that. So strong, multiple communication and coordination is a must for any future guests and visitors. So once again, as of Saturday, March the 7th, 2026, rainy afternoon, we have mostly have settled in and move into this new home. This is me and my wife's home, General Sunbeam and a Sunbeam 500 household. Been living here for a full month, or about to be a full month, I think. Right now it's not a full month because we move in on Saturday, March the 7th, so it's not a full month, but got the house on January 30th, or near the end of January, got the house leased or purchased under the bank, and we are mostly settled in. So this is me and my wife's home, our house. So any future visitor or guest, you must let me know precisely. Sunbeam Titan must let me know precisely. It should not be one way. You cannot let my wife know. I wish my wife could communicate better whenever she has friends coming over to pick her up, take her to places. But I want to make sure that I am informed at least, precisely. I'm trying to be well informed. You gotta let me know. I need to know who's coming, how long, and where. If my wife is going to hang out with her friends, going out to places, need to know when she'll be back home, and she should not be missing work. She should not skip out and work. We gotta need the money to keep this roof. I don't want to lose this household or anything. Trying to be responsible and be productive and all that. And that's the memo. So yeah, that's all I gotta say. I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night. It's 2:17. It's almost 2:20 a.m. Gotta wake up early, take my wife to work, and I gotta get ready for a lunch drop Thursday out in Austin, ATX, and then I'll be coming back here, probably live stream on Rumble. Gonna live stream on Rumble at General Sunbeam, one word, GS. So I'm just gonna, be myself, do some AFK streaming on Rumble, just live streaming out in the common area here of this household. And yeah, that's all I gotta say. So thank you for watching this live stream and hearing me out. My name is General Sunbeam, Sunbeam 007, Sunbeam 072, Sunbeam Titan, and I'm gonna go to sleep. So God bless America. Peace.
Hey there, ready for something cool? Watch this. Nice, right? Feels a lot more like home already.